Negative.
Are you close?
All right, here we go. Waiting for it. Looks like it's going.
I don't believe so, but let me check.
Let's see. What is going on, guys? I've got confirmation. We are live with a Related Squad.
What's up?
A little late for us, but this is what we're gonna do tonight. We're gonna stream this a little bit. TayTay has just joined us. We played a little bit earlier today. Well, TayTay's about to join us.
About to.
We are. Enemy and I decided to spend some of the day, and last night we had a couple adult beverages, and we got a whole bunch of stuff done. I golded out all of the snipers, the whole sniper class. You know, let me see. Let me throw the gold on there just to make myself feel good. Maybe did that.
Make you feel good about yourself.
Make me feel good about myself. Oh, these are platinum now. Yep, finally finished that off. Got platinum for my assault rifles. There we go. There's the Rytac. So the next thing I need to do is my marksman rifles.
Wow.
So that's what I have done here. That's what I have on. I did already have my Car 98 gold, though, so that's one I don't have to do. The rest of them I got to start on. I feel like this is going to be an easy one for me, though. Enemy, what did you get golded out last night? You got a couple golded out, didn't you?
I got the HDR gold, as well as the what was I working on for an SMG today?
Bison, right?
Yes, the Bison. And I'm about to gold out the Bruin.
And you need, what, 8 headshots? And that's why we're playing this map right now?
Yep.
Let's make sure.
I left my optic on.
We've got enemy inbound.
Press that button.
Fix that.
Oh, there we go.
Oh god. I hate that RPG guy. That guy is getting
Starting off strong. Enemy not starting off so strong.
I had to take my optic.
Nice job. That doesn't count as a kill.
My optic off my gun.
Maybe you should put it back on so you can see what you're shooting at. I'm your teammate. You're not supposed to. Yes, you're not supposed to kill your teammates. Just saying.
Wait, you're not?
Why not? I do it all the time.
Yeah. Whoa, we know you do. We know you do.
You mouth.
I think after this we're gonna run some Plunder trios. That's why we needed to make sure we tried TayTay. Oh, he's got 15, man. We gotta catch up.
Not doing so well.
Okay, hello.
It's the rifle I'm using right now. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's the M4. That's like literally the closest one I have for gold, but not quite close.
Okay.
It's more close than any of the other guns.
It's the only gun he uses, basically.
In other words, yeah. Or you mofo.
I mean, the M41's definitely a really good gun.
I hope you die.
That was the first gun I golded out.
The
And
first.
not because I was like trying to gold it out. It's just because it just happened.
It's hard for me to get headshots without staying still.
You just have to aim high, and you'll miss a lot. You'll die a lot more.
You baby bat. Oh, that's teammate.
Damn it. Dang it. Mr. RPG boy thinks he's good. He must be going for Damascus as well.
Well, he is good. You didn't know that?
I was gonna be like, how was that not a headshot?
Ah!
I wonder if this thing has a short
Everyone's
barrel.
doing smoke.
No, there's like one of them that's doing
smoke.
smoke. Are you coughing
No,
because of
there's
smoke?
two. Yes.
It doesn't help when I'm
The sights on this gun are not my favorite.
Well, I thought you were putting red dot on it.
There's my
I keep thinking about it, but it goes against my philosophy on this. It's just, if you're good, you can be good. You know? There are things that'll make the gun better and easier, but if you're bad with a gun, you're bad with a gun.
Enemy UAV overhead.
You know, and assuming we're not playing with the world champions of this game, I feel like you could pretty much give me any gun in the game, and I'd hold my own. Would I come out on top? No, but I mean, I was ending up, you know, middle to the top of the leaderboard with these snipers.
I did 1 kill. They all need to die.
That's quite what Spawn does. You dying just really early.
And this guy in the RPG is good.
Enemy VTOL in the AO.
Ah, you.
Wow. Top of the leaderboard with it. What are you using, an EBR?
Me? Yeah. This is my second game with it, I think. Second or third game with it. Oh, I'm not actually top. The other guy's doing way better.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh, I thought I shot both of them.
It should be close.
Close only counts in Portuguese and Hungarians.
I mean, let's just not talking about hand grenades. This game should
Actually,
be.
When taken, it's 50.
I don't think I got it that game.
Oh, hindi ako alam, mabingga ito, sino mga file.
What's this guy using the... What is this? $33 and $37? What? He had a higher KD, so that guy ended up at the top. That's why. Stupid. You guys want to... What do you want to do? You want to play one more and then we'll do trios?
Yeah.
why not?
Let's see what I need. I need one more kill.
One more
One more.
headshot?
Yep, one more headshot. And that is it.
Sure, I'll add that one. Let's see what we got. Sleight of hand, sure, I'll add that. Sure, I'll add that too. What do we got?
I got.
You guys get kicked, or are you still with me?
I got
Yep,
just
and you
got kicked.
just kicked as I asked.
Yep.
Think I'm still with you.
No,
Oh,
you
no,
were with
yeah.
me.
Oh. I was with someone. I don't know who.
Alright, one more of this just to see if Princess can get her. See if Princess
Which
can get her
princess are
back.
we talking?
The princess who's actually trying to get gold on something. That's who. Not you. Surprisingly, this time.
I got kicked.
Again?
Again?
That's because we don't want you here. I'm pretty sure my dog just farted,
There we
and
go.
my good old lord, I think I'm about to cry. Oh my god, dog. Oh. The hell did you eat?
Dog food.
Oh. Jesus Christ. You know, I'm glad you're not here to have to bear witness to this evil, but it's proof that Satan exists, I'll tell you that much.
Oh Lord, help us all.
I'm also hoping I don't get sick, so earlier today I made myself a cheeseburger, and I was very hungry, so I just kind of hurried up and cooked it. Well, I made it about halfway through, and I, put cheese and mayo, and I put barbecue sauce on it. I made like halfway through, and then I actually started to like pay attention to what I was eating, and I didn't cook all of the hamburger all the way through.
Oh,
Yeah, so
who's an idiot? Who's an idiot now?
just because I made a mistake doesn't mean you're not an idiot.
You need to learn how to cook.
Well, I had cooked the burgers a couple nights before, and they were both fine. I was just in a hurry, and so I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. It wasn't fine. I ate like 3/4 of it, and the other quarter of the burger I gave to Layla, and
Maybe that's
well, that's why I'm bringing
Good
this
job.
up
Taking out.
from behind, man.
fancy unlocked.
Wow.
Securing Charlie.
Oh, you idiot.
Securing Charlie.
Damn, he took
What
us
do I
all
wanna
out.
use now?
Securing
My
Charlie.
AUG.
Your AUG.
Ah, you.
Taking Charlie.
Ah, you what?
Securing Bravo.
Whoever shot me is a moron.
We're on Charlie. Stand by.
Damn it. I was right there too, and I just didn't pull
Those
the trigger.
RPG guys thinks they're good, but they're not.
Securing A.
I want to see you run an RPG and see how terrible you do.
I actually sometimes I do.
We're in the lead.
Sometimes you do run an RPG,
Securing B.
so you must have a
People.
classmate with it.
I do.
Securing
Every time.
What do you mean? What do you mean not with people?
Stand by. We're holding Bravo.
I only use it on
Hold all the objectives.
birds.
On what?
Either VTOLs or anything like that.
That's the worst thing to use on those. You would want a missile lock in
Yeah.
one.
Back up, Charlie.
You move your feet. I was trying to shoot something.
Whoa. What the heck? Didn't even see that guy. Saw him, just didn't do
Oh,
it.
I unlocked something. I think I unlocked Striker.
Wow.
Need backup at Bravo. Securing Charlie.
You freaking moron.
Who?
That teammate just shot me for no, like, it was clearly not an enemy.
You're taking the feed.
Oh, I forgot I have smoke on this system.
Well,
Securing Charlie.
Oh, I got a triple, that was fun.
Assist your team at A. Securing
how
C.
did the whole team spawn literally right behind me?
Hostiles are taking Bravo. Securing Charlie. We've lost
That's
Alpha.
how this map works.
Charlie secured.
Okay. Because of you that I died.
Damn you.
You're needed a feed. Securing Alpha.
Got a kill, that was
Assist
fun.
your team at B.
Missed. Oh. Hey, enemy, look, we're tied.
No.
Oh, oh,
Hostiles at Bravo, go.
almost died.
Hostiles taking out.
Jeez, if I could hit the front of the barn.
Hostiles at Bravo. He's back up Charlie.
How did I miss that? I was on top of it.
Charlie.
Also, how can that thing like sit there and just... Okay.
Assist your team at Alpha. Securing Charlie. Taking Charlie. Assist your team at Alpha. We're taking Bravo.
Turn the wrong way. Oh, enemy, you're above me. Enemy, are you on... Damn it.
Damn.
You on top, enemy.
Whoever freaking plays these
Securing Bravo.
There's not many
spawns,
places you can spawn in this game.
why make the map?
We're on
Because it's
Bravo.
fun.
Fun.
Allied cluster strike.
You don't suck, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, I'm like
I just shot on every side of that guy except for on him. I literally went like left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
Assist your team at Charlie.
Oh, you know what'd be cool? I just thought of it. If you shot the propane tank on the back of the forklift and it blew, that'd be kind of fun.
Then people would shoot it all the time.
You're needed today.
No, it'd only blow up once in a game.
Taking Charlie. We're on Bravo. Stand by.
Oh, I was on top for like half a second.
He's back
What the hell
up.
did I spawn?
Damn.
Copy.
Losing C.
How the hell do you still have more kills than me?
Enemy care package inbound. Securing Alpha.
I just got a couple kills there from the,
Enemy in the dumpster.
oh, there you go.
You're needed at sea. We're on Bravo. Stand by. Securing Alpha.
I've actually got a lot of,
We're on Bravo. Stand by.
Damn.
Got two objectives.
I've got a lot of thermite kills this game.
Hostiles taking Charlie. Allied cruise missile. Securing Bravo. Friendly UAV overhead. Enemy in the dumpster.
Shit, you're like 6 above me.
Securing Bravo.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, TayTay.
Securing B.
wait, what?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Wait, what?
Bravo. Enemy cruise missile.
Where are
I
you?
was gonna say, you're an idiot.
Securing Alpha.
I mean, we knew that, but why this time?
We lost Charlie.
I also think it's kind of funny that every time TayTay says that you're an idiot, it's like the pot calling the kettle black. Really?
Oh, I know I'm an idiot.
Have we beaten that into you yet?
Taking Charlie.
Damn.
Losing Bravo.
Is that guy's name Pound Town? Is that what it, Sergeant Pound Town? Sir,
Sergeant Pound Town.
Enemy UAV
I
overhead.
appreciate your humor, sir.
Taking Charlie.
Damn.
We're on Charlie. Stand by. Securing Alpha.
Jesus. Can't hit broadside of a barn.
We lost Bravo.
Right?
Enemy care package inbound. Securing B.
I don't like the sights. And if you play with this gun,
Away.
with irons, the 3 front posts are so small
He's back
that I
up
keep
Charlie.
getting them confused.
Got Alpha.
And so I'll literally like, what the hell?
Allied cluster strike inbound.
Oh, bitch.
What the hell is that noise? saw me.
Enemy care package
It
inbound.
sounded like a small child crying. Anybody else heard that?
Friendly UAV overhead.
Nope.
Enemy UAV overhead.
You okay?
Stand by. Securing C. We captured Charlie. Strike incoming. Take cover.
It's such a small site, it's hard to get this shot. Jesus, yeah, I really do. I gotta put a different lock on this or something.
I figured out how they got on the container.
You did?
Shut up.
Really?
Oh, really?
Is this your 75th game playing this, or you're like 102nd?
Enemy holds two objectives.
Maybe
Take 'em back.
200. Yes, I have problems.
TayTay problems? What are you talking about?
Fire, I don't need your shit.
We don't need your shit either, but look at us. We're here dealing with you.
Do you need help? You need my assistance.
I don't think we need it. More like we feel like it's a charity case.
Securing C.
Oh, is that how you?
Pretty much. Please tell me neither one of you are watching the stream, by the way.
No.
I am.
Are you really?
On the phone
Oh.
to the side of me.
Taking Alpha.
Why? How many people are watching?
Are you just trying to screen peek on me?
Charlie. Need backup at Alpha.
I think that only works if you're.
Playing against each other?
Yeah.
I guess.
I remember doing that on the PS2. Or
What, screen
on the,
peeking with your brother or something like that?
Yeah.
Literally, how did those miss? It was like, you're right on the guy.
You're right. Yeah, I'm a good guy.
Can
I
go
mean, I
ahead
would
of you?
say that. Can you get ahead of me? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I just killed myself shooting a teammate.
Oh, why did the teammate get me up?
Literally, these sites, I'm not good with these sites at all. Alright, where did we end? Oh, it was that guy's.
Oh, I did end up above you.
No, you didn't. Oh, with
Yeah.
kills. With kills, yeah, okay. Well, look at that accuracy, though.
You come in to save the day after. You just slide in.
Sliding into those DMs like 32 defends. Alright, so you golded that out. What are we doing now?
Plunder.
You wanna play some Plunder? Alright, I gotta change my methodology on that.
Thank God that is done.
Oh, I'm glad.
What are you glad about? Did you gold out any guns yet, TayTay?
And I
I don't
unlocked a
need to.
striker.
What do you mean you don't need to?
I don't want to.
So you know what was interesting, and Enemy is here, she could vouch for this one. I actually, earlier today, it happened, did it happen twice last night? Or only twice total? I don't remember. But there is, I think it was 3 times, that with my
What is it?
snipers, as I golded them out, the last one I had to get was actually the, was actually just
So when-
kills.
So when they
Yep.
mean no attachments, it means like everything is clean.
No
Yeah, it's stock,
attachments.
no attachments.
Ah.
You don't add a forward grip, there's no special stock, there's no fancy ammo or anything like that, there's no perk. It's empty, you have nothing on it, like when you very first start with the gun.
Like even with the magazines, nothing.
No extra magazine.
Nothing.
Nothing. Like when you first unlock the gun, when you first get the gun.
Okay. Yeah, I'm taking that. All my
Don't take all of it off. We're playing Plunder. You better have a Plunder class.
Oh no, I do have a Plunder class. It's a different class.
I do have a what class? A Plunder?
I have a Plunder.
You have a Plunder class?
I'm gonna shove it up your
Is that what you
ass in a
said?
minute.
A Plunder class? Did you hear that? Anyone else
Plunder.
hear that? Plunder?
What do I want to use? Do I want to use an MP7 or a Kilo?
You've got a Plunder
I
class.
hate you
I mean,
so
I'm gonna
much.
run the M13 myself. That's what I've been running recently. It shoots so fast.
I don't think I've used the M13.
Oh man. It shoots so fast that if you have enough time frame on target, you put in a lot of bullets in there. And the highest the mag is the 60 round. All right. I don't care how the guy killed me. I just want to get back into it and try to kill someone else.
Ah! Nope. How did I survive that and kill you?
Ba-boom! Really? That's your name? That's your name. That's the guy's name. Ba-boom.
Bubble.
More like baboon. Ah, got him. Broke his armor. Other guy got me, of course. Look at this. Look at him. He's just sitting there. Oh yeah, I'll go with him. Jeez. Imagine if you could throw hand grenades while you're falling from the sky.
Wham.
Imagine.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Yeah, airdrop.
Warm up done. Time to kick this off.
Alright, let's see. Where are we dropping? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. What do you guys think? Somewhere we never go? Or do you guys want to go somewhere we know? What do you want to do? What are you guys thinking? Go here?
I like where you're pointing.
The first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, next to TV station.
Alright.
Yeah, I like that.
We'll drop at the first one. We'll drop at that one. We'll go with that. Let's see if I don't have to carry you ladies this time with 1.2 million again.
Set a drop point for your team, soldier.
So
But
where's
isn't the
Bob?
men supposed to carry the ladies?
Oh, that's a good point. Good point.
And aren't they supposed to pay the bill?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I believe in equality. I'm not a chauvinistic pig like you. We gotta topple the patriarchy and treat women equally.
But they,
You got someone landing. Oh, he's going way over there.
but you get paid. What, 90 cents?
Hostile dropping into the
What?
area. Watch the skies.
He's
No,
going
it's-
this way, just to let you know. He's on the ground.
Yeah, women get paid.
Where? It's 70 cents on the dollar is
70?
what they
Yeah,
say.
70.
It's not true, but that's what they say.
So, you treating women out to dinner is a compromise.
My girlfriend makes more money than I do, so...
That is sad.
How is that sad?
Why is that sad?
Yeah,
She's been at her job for years. He's only just got
started.
there.
That's fair.
Yeah, a couple months
I
ago.
guess that's true.
And the thing
I
is,
guess
too,
that's-
I actually get paid more hourly, but in the
Ah.
industry that she's in,
She's the salary king.
No. She has the opportunity to make bonus. So if she makes bonus, her bonus puts her leaps and bounds above what I make.
Oh yeah.
Damn it, I can't jump over that.
Bonus is nice.
Alright, who's engaging? Are they inside?
Oh, I just saw a, oh god. Shit, monk. Shit.
One gone.
You literally
I
ran
killed
right
one in
by that
here.
guy.
I ran into a nest.
I
and
got-
there's somebody outside.
There's
Yeah, I
someone
saw that.
outside.
I saw
Yeah,
him.
that's why I
I saw
ran
his
in.
blip. I gotta add
That's why I ran in like that and missed that guy.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch
You know what,
the
here.
skies.
Which way? I'll do the front door. You
I just put
do
a
the
trophy
back.
system real quick, that's all. He's still outside. Looks
Recon
like
intel secured. Solid work.
he was out there engaging someone. Where is he? He's dropping in. He's from the roof.
Dropping into the AO.
I downed him. Just watch out. Keep an eye on the roof.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
he's on the
another one.
roof. He's dropping on the roof.
Got
Where?
It, got it. He's
Oh,
down.
another guy on our roof. On our roof. On our roof. Our roof. Our roof. Our roof. Our roof. He's down. If you can
He's
get
dead
to
on our
our,
roof.
yeah, if you can get
He's
on
dead
our
on our
roof
roof.
somehow. Oh, look, there's dropped cash.
On the roof I'm
Oh
in
god,
right now.
I'm getting shot. Shot,
Where?
shot.
Behind?
329, 329.
Where? On the ground or from a roof?
I know, and it was on my back.
I don't see it.
It was behind me. I was getting
Yeah,
hit.
yeah. I didn't see him.
Yeah, let me get my armor in. Cover.
I'm getting shot from my
Oh yeah, he
south.
is. He's on the roof over there. Oh,
You got
whoops.
him?
Got ammo here.
Which way?
No, I didn't. He's on that the wide building.
I have no
Got
armor
movement.
left.
He's right
Got
there.
movement.
He was
Alright.
right there.
Hang on, let me see if I can grab him. If you move your ass.
Oh, you know what?
I got him.
I read you.
He's down.
Right near. Negative. I did a few pop shots at him.
Position
He's
marked
still
for
up.
close
He
air.
There.
bugged out
Here,
underneath.
let's just go. Let's out of here.
Good copy. Let's just strike away.
He bugged out inside.
All right, let's go find something to do.
Enemy UAV overhead.
There's another one here.
Mark some gear.
Let's go for that. I'm out. I'm leaving, guys.
Where are you guys? You good?
I'm running out. I'm
Direction.
running towards the recon. 166, so south.
Roger, I see it.
I gotta try to make it around this.
Come on.
I'm gonna make it over this.
Thank you. Yeah, I wish they did those power boosts.
Proceed to the marked location and secure the area.
Back to where we were.
Ooh, I love that. Let's go. I'm gonna go up
Okay,
this
an
ladder.
armor box.
Hey, we're in
You guys
fifth or
need an
fourth.
armor box?
I would appreciate one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got munitions. Munitions. Dropping. Oh, yeah. I do have an munitions box. I need that too.
All right, let's go back to the.
There's
recon.
munitions too.
I have my own,
Okay.
but
Fire, did you get munitions?
Yeah.
I'm still full from last time I used it. Cash drop? Anyone know?
Negative.
I
I
don't
don't
know
see
yet.
any
It's not
he's
showing
still up
on the
there.
map.
He's not looking at us, but he's up there.
Where?
He's up
Which
there.
way?
He's on the far
Greenhouse?
side. No, the red roof.
Oh, red roof. I have my single shot. Oh god, I got
What'd you get hit?
grazed. Yeah.
From what?
Oh, I'm
I
getting
think
hit from that roof.
From that same roof. They're spotting us. Take that.
I don't see him.
Ow.
Oh, there he is. I see him. He is just peeking over. He was right
Got
over there.
movement.
Yeah, I saw him.
Oh, he's on the ground behind me, on the ground. He's inside the garage. Inside the garage. In the building.
Ugh, mother god.
I told you he was in there.
I know. Did.
I'm still up if you're up, enemy. Right behind these cardboard boxes, you see.
Ow. Grab my cash.
Get your ass.
Well, 10 seconds.
That's more like it.
Dropping. Come on, load.
I broke that guy's armor on the roof.
Should I head to that roof?
That's not a bad idea. I just cracked his armor a second ago, but he's probably putting more in. I'm going back into the building with the
Oh,
recon.
I'm getting shot.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
be
know
on
where
your. I'm gonna. Oh lord.
He was to your right. He's
I
on
see
the.
him.
Yeah, you got him.
He wears a shield. Got him.
All right,
He's dead.
good. We're in this building doing the recon.
Oh, he had a shield on it. I'm thinking to myself, oh god, this is not good. I'm on the second floor. Coming in.
Mark some gear.
Contract complete. Recon intel
All
secured.
right, let's go.
We're still on 8th.
Let's keep this tea party moving.
7th.
Oh, right here, right behind you. He's down. There's another one in front of us. I think I just saw him drop. He's on the
right
roof
there.
again. He's on the roof again. Get inside. Get inside. Get inside. Get
I
inside.
downed him. I downed him. I got a message down.
Enemy dropping into the
Confirmed.
I thought there was one on
Dead.
the ground too. I thought
He's
I
dead.
saw.
Someone's incoming.
Yeah, I don't see it immediately.
One on the roof. Roof.
Yeah, I'm
That
looking.
roof.
I don't see him.
He did
Alright.
pass that second.
I'm in this building.
That one.
Moving.
I'm in the recon building.
Gotcha. I'm going on that. I'm gonna go try and get that roof.
Box.
Move to the next area and secure the perimeter.
Ah, screw it. I'm going to the recon. Not gonna get myself killed over nothing.
Smart boy. He's getting better.
Just keep your back, your front to that building.
Friendly UAV overhead.
I'm gonna jump off the roof and just go. Oh, there's a guy right there on the ground.
Hostile.
Right in
I
the
got
building
his
we're
armor.
going towards.
Rooftop armor broke. Same roof
There's
that
a
we
top
came
burner.
from.
We're going right towards him. You wanna take him out? Are we all here?
Negative. I'm coming. I had to get.
Enemy?
I got
Right
a
behind
hit
you.
marker. I downed,
Yo,
eliminated.
we're on the same side.
One. There's a guy up the stairs. Oh, there's two of
Yep.
them that died up here.
Oh god!
Another one. Yeah, he's down.
I'm getting shot from the rear.
That's a good chunk of cash right there. You get all the cash from downstairs too.
Getting shot from the rear. I don't know where. Unknown.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Let's grab this
Careful, we
freak
got a
right here on
dropper.
top of me. On the roof. On your roof.
Jump
Enemy.
up me! I'm dead. I'm down. Careful, that doorway. Right directly on that door. Shit!
Smoked him.
There's a guy coming towards you
Enemy
guys.
dropping into the AO.
I'm dead.
Number
Sniper
one.
rifle here.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I'm gonna try to grab
Careful,
this.
he's in that
Shasta.
building.
Oh, damn it! From behind. Yep. Well, I had $500,000.
Ouch. That you dropped?
No, Oh my God! I literally had $500,000, and I lost it.
Ouch.
To your right. To your right. To your right. You see
I
him?
saw him. Yep, I saw him.
All right.
I'm coming in.
Yeah, I'm about to drop too.
Ah, fuck.
Oh god, where to next? Should I go?
He-
No, we gotta
he's
finish
in
the recon. Let's just finish the
He's in
recon.
the
recon
TayTay right here.
building.
We'll go for it.
Moving.
The two of us on top of this guy. Here, you go in the back door. I'm gonna go in the front door.
I'm gonna go on the yellow roof. Or
He's
yellow
got an
house.
RPG upstairs. He's literally upstairs. He got an RPG. Oh, what the
Oh
heck?
god.
You didn't see him?
No, he was in the other window when I last saw him. So I was expecting him to be there. There you go. TayTay's got him. He came in the window. Nice job. That's how you go in one way.
I figured.
Right there, right there, right there. Another one, another one. There you go. Did you get him?
His armor's broke. His armor's broke, but I'm down. I'm down.
Where? I didn't even see him.
On his screen. I'm on the roof too. Coming in.
Careful, there's two teams. Unknown
He's in there, but I
related
don't know
to
where he is.
Last I knew, there was 2 people in the top floor, in the second floor.
I'm downstairs now.
I'm in the woods.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
One's landing upstairs.
Wow, we're just losing all our cash. I have nothing. I had 500,000 at one point.
Careful, one's going in that building. Same building. Careful.
Yeah, but where?
He's to your right, right there.
Ground floor. Ground floor.
Could you not hear his footsteps? I'm just wondering. Because I could hear his footsteps even just watching you. That's why I'm wondering what kind of headset you really bought.
Ah, fuck.
Like, I heard him, I just didn't know where it was coming from.
There's another guy coming towards you.
There's someone in the building next to us, too. He just killed
He's
me.
one
through
more
the
coming in.
doorway.
One more coming in. What the hell? How did he... Squad wiped. Alright, let's go somewhere else. Since we all got wiped and we're gonna land somewhere different.
And we have like not even half the cash that we had before.
Nope, not even close. Not even
Bugged out a while ago. What two?
there's a
Where's that?
recon right underneath me, so I'm gonna just start that because this is where I
Oh,
started.
you're all the way over there.
Yeah.
Which way? Hell. I
Towards
am not
me.
going on that.
Towards the recon.
I'm not... There's someone dropping.
So engage them and win.
And win.
Move to the next
That's the
area
hard
and
part.
secure the perimeter.
It's not really hard, we're just not good at it.
Oh, this guy tried engaging me in the air, and then he fell and died. Well then. Well, that's fun.
Careful. Yes, careful going to that recon.
These two are stupid. I'm still
What?
I
up.
need assistance.
Did you
I
just
need-
walk by them?
Where the
No,
hell
I
are
literally
you
was
guys? I
taking
need
it.
your help.
I'm literally on the other side of the map because that's where it spawned me.
Good.
And now I'm running towards you.
And Fire, where the hell are you?
Dead.
Oh.
There's people on this roof, just an FYI.
Yeah, and I just got engaged by 3 people going towards the recon.
We're going towards the recon now too, don't worry.
Yeah, careful around that helicopter. There's people there. That's where I got killed.
It's just a top earner like right here.
The top earner, like right here. Not just a. Oh, of course you want to go towards them.
Yeah,
Hmm.
okay. I'm going towards the recon now.
Hey,
Went off to the
careful,
left
guys.
side.
Careful, guys. I got somebody ripped. Ah! Shit, monkey. Get to the rooftop airport.
Yeah, we know. We
I know,
already
there's
spotted them.
plenty on the airport.
I was.
Vehicle to our right.
Right in front of me. Right in front of me.
Oh, what? What blew up? I'm dead.
Me too.
Delta, if you can engage and win, I'm... Oh,
No,
okay.
you're not.
Alright.
You're not dying on me.
Alright.
You know, I actually revived
I
you
see him.
through the box.
He's right there, he's right there, he's right there, behind you. Armor's broke.
Got
There
him.
we go.
He's dead.
You know what, since we're here,
Roger. Bird is coming in for deposit.
you did it through the bus?
Yeah,
That's incredible.
it's actually funny.
That's incredible. I would
Hostile
have
dropping
never
into the
guessed.
area. Watch the
I would have
skies.
never
Right
guessed
here.
either.
On the ground, right here. Yep. Another guy behind him,
Careful.
I hit marker, hit him, but I wasn't able
He's
to
down.
kill him.
Helo is in
Just
position.
grabbing this guy's cash and coming back. Coming back.
You want to grab my cash too?
Yeah, I
you
got
got
it.
it.
No, I got it.
Oh, you got it.
I got it, we're good. Cash deposited. There's top earner right next to us, TayTay.
Oh, I just got sniped.
Yeah, get
sniper
behind this
bullet.
cover. Right here. No, here. It's this guy right here. He's to our left.
Careful. Right behind us.
Cargo's on board.
Oh, wait, what?
Nice.
Game's already over?
Cargo deposited. Good
We
work.
didn't
Wow.
even hit a million.
Ouch.
I
That,
didn't even know we were in overtime yet.
I didn't even know either. That was weird.
That was definitely not our best game ever.
No.
Enemy
Oh
coming in
my
with
God.
3 grand.
No, 30 grand.
Oh, 30,000. Sorry, 30 grand. 30,000.
30.
123,000.
God, I would not be proud of any of us. I can say that much.
No.
I'm gonna say that much right now. I also want to let you know that enemy, you're the only viewer we have. So.
I'm not watching anymore.
Oh, so we do have one other viewer. Thank you, viewer. Don't forget to. I figured you were the only one. It says we have 1 viewer. Yeah, I'm gonna actually assume that that's me, because I have like a preview of my own live stream up in the upper left. It's just the way YouTube has the live streaming like setup. So it tells me what my
That's-
stream settings are. It tells me the analytics, what the health is. So if you run into
Wow.
problems, you can like try to remedy that. I have excellent link condition. Everything's going good. That's also because we have gigabit now. After years of having the slowest internet that you could absolutely get in this household, we convinced my parents that if we paid, so there's 3 of us that would game in the house. So me and then my brother-in-law and my sister.
Well, you don't have to anymore.
No, but there was 3 of us that would game in here, and we were running off the slowest internet possible, and it was horrible. It would take like 3 days to download a game, and so we were like, all right, we're gonna split the cost of gigabit Ethernet, or gigabit internet, gigabit internet amongst the 3 of us, and so it ended up being like where we are, so like $90 a month. So it was like,
I'll fly.
well, $90 a month times 12 months. It ended up
Are
being
you gonna
like,
get the same internet when you move in?
no, we're gonna be close, but not quite.
Aw. So you're gonna be slower.
Just slightly, but there's also only gonna be 2 of us.
I guess that's true too. That makes sense.
Watch the skies.
Christ, if I could hit something, that'd be great.
How do you do an
Execution?
Yeah.
You have to hold
You have to
the
be
melee button.
behind them, and then you hold the melee button.
You don't have to be behind them necessarily. You just
Oh,
have to.
I've always had to be behind them.
Have you tried doing it in front of someone though?
No.
Yeah.
Well.
You have
I
to
just hit
hold it.
him.
You have to hold it for like, a full second or something. Instead of just tapping it, if you hold it, it'll do it. But does it have to be from behind? I wonder if you hold
both of us are
it.
wearing the United States flag, and then he's wearing
The job's simple.
the
British.
Britain flag.
We're gonna go here. Why not? We're gonna go there.
Set a drop
Let's
point
try
for
that.
your team, soldier.
I could change my character.
You should change your character, considering the fact that you're not American. And you know how I feel about any other country in the world?
Fuck them.
I haven't seen anyone else's flag on the moon.
Oh.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Put it that way. Your country's so great, yet you've never been to the moon. Alright. Whatever.
Or fought, or won 2
You got
world
one coming
wars.
right on
Enemy
top of
soldier
you.
incoming.
I
Proceed
love
to the
that.
marked location and secure the area.
Spanked the Germans' asses.
Well, we had a lot of help in that. Oh, he literally fell and died.
I think we helped them out.
Okay,
On that way.
you're right, but it was called the World War for a reason. If Hitler had made it too far, it would have been a problem for everybody, including us.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he had plans to try to come over the ocean and invade.
Yeah. Oh, he
Enemy UAV overhead.
he was. If he actually listened to his commanders, it would have been shocking to say the least.
Yeah, but you know what? The way he did it got him really far, really fast, and that's part of why they died. And the thing is too, like
They were spread too thin.
they were spread too thin, and I think he just tried to bite off more than he could chew.
Contract
Minus the fact that the
completed.
man was
There's
an evil.
a top earner at Superstore, just FYI.
Huh? Just get fucked.
Minus the fact that the man was an evil, hatred human being.
Oh yeah.
If he would have, not been hateful and like, such an asshole, just a horrible human,
Yeah.
his ability to have taken the country from where it was, like, legitimately,
Yeah.
to where they were when the war, like, I don't want to say the war started, but all those things, everything was going great. It just, he ended up doing it at the expense of a single
Others.
religious.
Yeah.
I was gonna say race too, but I don't know if
Primary LZs are marked.
being
Extract
Jewish is
and
race. Is that a race or is it?
No, it's a
It's a religion.
It's
Yeah.
a religion.
So you wouldn't say a race, yeah.
No. Your footsteps scared me.
So what would you call it if somebody's from Israel? And they're Jewish. They're Israelite?
Israeli.
Israeli. Yeah, okay, alright. Israeli? Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
I think my pronunciation.
Yeah, no, I think yours
is
was
right.
better than mine. You had a better idea of it than I did.
Just like people call us Americans instead of bless you.
No, thank you.
It's the Rona. She's dying.
Aw.
I hope
sad.
so. I don't want to go to work.
I don't
So
want to
sad.
go to work.
Well, it was nice knowing you.
Don't lie to her.
Meet Satan along the way.
Yes, yes. There's a guy right downstairs, right here. Right here.
Enemy soldier
You guys on me?
Right. I'm oh, careful!
Yeah, I see it now. There's a guy right, he went right up the stairs in front of me. He's going upstairs.
So I thought you were gonna die.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Right there. He's right there. Just around this wall, right here. I'm engaging. I'm down right there.
Got him!
Yep. Alright.
Unknown if there's another.
There's
Get him
one
up.
upstairs, but I need his armor plate. That's all I know I need. I have 2.
I need armor.
Hey, look
Well,
at
here
you.
Go.
That's useful. Oh, I don't know what I did. Okay. Alright, let's head
Who
towards
opened the
our
door? Who
actual...
opened? Shh.
I just opened
Who
a door.
opened the door? Oh, you did.
I just opened that door
All
right there. Enemy
No,
coming.
no. Before. Before there was the door. I heard a door open. Before you.
Alright, well, let's get out of here.
Let's bug out. Oh, sniper. I'm hearing a sniper shot.
I'm gonna run through the building just to keep us safe from any other areas.
You almost seem like we follow you.
No, I'm just saying that that's what I was doing. I was gonna run through the building to try to keep us covered from more angles.
Like you say it like we follow you like a cat.
Cats don't follow very well. That would be a dog.
Puppy dog.
Dog, cat.
People are engaging right over there.
Yeah.
West. I think I saw him. No, that wasn't him.
Holy crap, it's hot.
The cash drops right over there. Oh, I think it's nice out.
Yeah, turn on my AC.
Lucky
Oh,
you
outside.
have
Someone
one.
took the
Outside.
vehicle right outside.
Outside of
Yep,
me.
yeah, he just took it. He's off. He ran off. He's probably
All I
just
saw
as-
was the ATD.
number
Oh,
1.
cars.
Not by much though. Not by much at all. Alright, let's go to our recon.
If Fire will move her slow ass.
So the boxes in here too.
Why do I almost seem like you're playing against us, Fire?
Me?
Yeah.
It's almost
No.
like it's in her name. Enemy.
Yeah.
As soon as we do this, anybody want to grab the cash drop that's right there?
Sure. I can go over there right now.
Do you want to start it? Yeah, go start it real quick.
Yeah, I can go
And
over
then
there.
get... Oh, there's a vehicle right outside. Vehicle right outside. That guy's down.
Guys.
I got one.
Hang on, let me put up something. I gotta recon it.
125,000.
UAV overhead.
Go start the thing if you could, TayTay.
Oh, I see the helicopter.
Primary objective accomplished.
I thought you
Guy
meant a
lost
cash.
a lot of cash.
I thought you meant a cash drop.
No, well, this is to me almost as good.
I say a cash return.
Cash pickup?
Pick up. Yeah. Let's
Cash
call it
deposit.
that. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat.
Since we do have a slight lead, let's find something else we can do too. There's another recon here.
Mark
We'll
some
go
gear.
to next.
Come on, drop you.
Bag is set.
Whoever put the
Bird is
recon
ready.
up, I mean the thing, that was a good idea.
What?
The
The trophy
yeah,
system?
no, the other thing.
That was you.
Oh, UAV?
Be advised, enemy team is tracking your location.
Oh, they're hunting enemy.
Are you talking about the UAV I have on?
Did we want this helicopter or no?
If you want to grab it, you can. Oh, this is on the roof. Do you want to grab it and get on the roof?
Chopper carrying cash. Shoot it
Why do
down.
you still have cash?
I'm like right on top of you.
Hilo is coming out with deposit on board.
But I
Clown, why
can
do
go
you have-
grab it.
All cargo
Clown, why do you still have
deposited.
cash on you?
Exfil is RTB.
It must just be part of the animation. I picked up a small amount, but nothing a lot. Alright, looks like we're getting
You
an
got 20
helicopter.
grand.
That's not a lot. Oh, you're driving now?
Yeah.
Great.
I'll ride
Let
along.
TayTay get in. Get in, TayTay. Let's go.
Go. Let's go. Get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Hold on. I'm gonna grab this.
Oh,
Get
Jesus.
up.
I feel like I'm gonna die.
Hold on. Alright, now we're good. Let's go.
Area and secure the perimeter.
I'll ride along.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You gotta react a little faster than that. You're spending a lot of time just sitting still.
He has a slow internet connection, and we got an RPG in the air.
I'm jumping out. Stay in the air. Left side
Okay.
on the ground.
Bug out! Oh, you.
This guy to the... He's on the ground over there. He's a top earner. I'm keeping an eye that direction. If you guys want to do that, I'm going to keep an eye this direction. I don't see him. Not seeing him. Not seeing him.
We're good.
Contract complete. Recon intel secured.
Alright, let's go. Let's find another something to do.
Oh, the thread is right on top of me. I'm
Seeing
getting
it?
shot
What are you getting
at.
hit? What do you, where?
Right on top of me. There's a team right here.
That guy's that one's down. Oh, my armor's broke. Are you shooting, TayTay?
Yes.
Alright, I'm putting armor in.
Behind the-
Hold on.
Behind the truck.
Yep, hold on. I'm putting armor in.
I'm out of my long right. I need to reload on my long.
Hold on, right here. I got ammo. Right there.
I'm good. No, I'm good on ammo. I was just reloading.
He's down. Guy up top is down.
Copy.
Yep.
I'm gonna go shirt. Oh, I was just gonna say. I got the truck behind.
Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here.
Clear.
Someone just grabbed that.
Truck's clear.
So sad.
Alright, we're gonna run off now. I'm gonna make
Hang
sure.
on.
There's someone
just
right
gra-
here.
Where? To your right?
In the road. In the road. Shoot him. He's coming towards you.
Yep, I got him. He's down. Not a lot,
Jesus.
30,000. I'm gonna go upstairs. I think it's upstairs. I'm gonna try to grab that other recon that's right there.
Copy. I'll be out here.
Someone's calling me. I think it's my girlfriend.
Wait, how far is that
Sister.
box from here? Oh, that's all the way in the airport. Yeah, never mind.
Alright, I got
I was
this recon
thinking-
going.
Objective updated. Secure that position.
Alright, let's go to the recon. Let's just try to hit 1 million and then we'll have all our money put away too.
Right.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Careful. Sky.
Where? Do we see him?
Unknown. Oh, behind. Behind me. Behind me.
His armor's cracked. I just cracked armor. But I'm out of here. I'm bugging. Hey, I'm bugging.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
I just want to run to our recon so we hit 1 million. Good call. Oh, lead lost. Damn it, we're in second place. Oh, they're almost at 1 million. Guy coming
Oh,
above us.
God.
Look, okay, he's leaving.
No, it's a helicopter.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about that.
Oh, God.
Somebody go search the building for boxes and stuff.
Roger.
If the other one could stay here, that'd be great. Get this done real quick.
We
Is there
are
another
so close.
something to do? Search there.
Collected 1 million. All cash has been deposited.
That's it. Clear.
Woo!
Check upstairs.
Primary objective accomplished. Recon intel secured.
Overtime.
Yeah, no, we just hit it. We started it. But we have to... Let's do this search and get some cash.
We're in first.
I know, but barely. There's boxes in here. Oh, wait, what? How did I go run by that?
Supply box marked. Secure the package.
Grab any vehicle at all and just go for it. I'm gonna grab this truck.
Go for what?
I'll drive.
The searches.
Oh, shit.
Don't die.
What? Ah, floods.
That one guy's down.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I'm going up.
Yeah, go up and grab that. I'm gonna grab this guy's cash that he dropped because he killed him. We're in first again. You got that? It's on the outside, towards me.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Yep. got it.
Contract update.
Here, jump inside the
New
truck.
objective identified.
I'll drive.
Nice
Go.
landing.
Chopper in the air.
Yeah, he has been. I know, I'm driving like an idiot. Hold on. It's still faster than
you
running.
kinda are.
Well, conceal yourself a little bit.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh god. Chopper in the air. Chopper in the air.
Move to the
Shooting us.
next location.
There's a guy on the ground too shooting at us.
He has a freaking truck.
He has our truck.
Yes.
Guy on the ground, another guy on the ground, another guy on the ground. See him? He's down.
Ah!
Get behind the, get around. Oh shit. I'm going inside here.
Fuck. I'm down. Dead.
From where?
Down. Outside the door. Outside that door.
That guy's cracked. Enemy, you coming in, please? Tell me you're not far.
No!
Fuck! Damn it! I'm down.
Buzz.
We're down. I cracked that guy's armor,
Fire.
one of them.
From where though?
To the right, to your right, to your right. Oh,
I think I'm gonna die.
I killed 2. Oh shit, he was right in front of me. I killed his 2 teammates.
No!
oh, I don't think we're winning this one. That was valiant effort. Whoa, we're right on top of the search.
Let's do it.
Get in. The box didn't even render in for me.
Solid work.
That's kind of funny.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Incoming enemy. Oh, it's up right above us. Oh, what? I got sniped.
From
You
where?
want to save? I don't know.
I
Way over
see.
there somewhere.
Hostile.
You want to save me?
Well,
He
I
was
don't
literally
know where
one
the-
shot down. That was incredible. I don't know
I've got you.
what that guy is shooting, but
I shot you in the head.
could have. Really lucky shot.
Well, it's possible.
Oh, I see him.
Target
Got
right
movement.
Yep, right there.
Oh, I heard him. Forward. Oh no,
That's
it's
me.
me.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh, I downed that guy. Alright, third.
Oh,
Wait, we were just in second. When did we go to third?
Must have been last second.
when the third place came to second place.
No shit.
Well, you wanted to ask.
Well, I'm going to bed now.
I just got a Snapchat. I just got a text from my sister, who's in Florida, but she saw this before I did. Bedford has a stay-at-home order because someone who is armed was breaking into houses in Manchester. He could have just easily went to your town. Keep an eye out, please.
I did see that.
I literally said, "Oh, I hope so. I've been preparing for this."
Mine's in my car though.
Oh,
What the
that's
hell is it
not.
doing there?
What about your rifle?
I mean, it's in my room. That is.
Do you have a mag?
Yeah, it's full.
Yeah, as long as you have them like accessible enough.
But
And
I
even, like,
am-
I sleep with it.
I would say even knowing the
you
fact.
sleep with it in your bed?
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish I could mute myself for a second so nobody else could hear me in the chat, but I had something to say. Oh, I had something to say about that. You know what? Just because I'm not even kidding, not because I'm scared, because I generally I'm ready for this. If I hear this door open up And it's, I mean, I don't expect anyone coming here
Well, you
tonight.
have plenty of dogs to wake you up too.
I got plenty of something to wake me up. That's true. Yeah, we do have plenty of dogs. Let me just make sure that my little handy dandy here is nice and loaded up.
I
Oh.
hate you all.
We're loaded. My handy dandy is loaded. Cocked, locked, and ready to go. I'm gonna leave that right next to me. And I can't wait. Would this be considered premeditated if I end up having to kill
No.
somebody?
It's all what you can prove in court.
That's true. But
Well,
it is recorded, so
uh-huh.
it is recorded. We are recorded.
But you
So-
have access. You have an access to delete that recording.
I mean, I guess so. Wouldn't that be concealment of evidence, though?
No.
Potentially.
Kinda.
See, you're looking at a lot of different things here. I mean, I feel like I'm just. If you're the one who has a criminal justice degree or was working on one, if you get rid of something before there's a case, is that tampering with evidence? Like, if you're
If you know, well, that's a gray
like
area.
if you're subpoenaed,
What is considered concealing of evidence if you're not really at the time of deleting the said evidence, you were charged. If
Yeah,
you were
so that's-
charged, if you were charged with the crime and then deleted it after the fact, then that's a different story.
Yeah, but like,
that's what I'm thinking.
But if you deleted it before,
but like if you shoot
before-
someone and you ditch the gun while you're being chased,
So,
like,
but
that's
that-
a di-
you
that's a
you
di-
haven't been
that's
charged
different.
yet.
That's
Okay,
different.
true. Is that tampering with evidence, though? Is that trying to
No,
destroy evidence? I don't.
that's concealing of a weapon that you already did with a crime.
But that is evidence.
Yeah, but well,
Right.
that's why I'm asking
But
you.
the crime already
Is it
happened.
considered?
The crime-
Mine was.
Oh,
if
so
the
my-
crime never.
my executing.
So if you let's play the hypothetical. If said person deleted said video prior to his doing of said crime, I don't believe that would be working as a quote unquote concealing of evidence.
Well, I could
But
see it.
so take it as like an active shooter who writes a whatever they're called beforehand of taking an active shooter event.
Manifesto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing. And then they capture him before said crime has been committed. They can use that against him. This is kind of the same thing.
Not
It's
really.
it's premeditated.
Because the crime never. Well, that too.
But in the active shooter event, he never was able to get.
So
But he,
I
he-
think
But
I
he
f-
never really said he was. He
Well,
wanted
and-
to do it.
no, and
that's
so-
the thing. He
I-
said he wanted. He was prepared for said bad guy to do a bad thing.
well, and I think that's where.
But you can also take it a different way, saying that he's prepared to kill someone.
Well,
I guess
and so that was gonna
that's-
say
I
that's
guess
the
that
thing. I feel like that's where. That's why we have these magical things called.
Laws.
No, we have these magical people in our court systems who do this thing called. Oh, what is it? Judging. You know, and they're the ones I think who would decide. You would have a lawyer. We're going against an entire team of people who are using riot shields.
Yeah, no kidding. There's a lot of riots. So holy crap.
This is obnoxious.
Why do so many people have?
The whole other team has got riot shields. That's kind of funny. No, but I think the point is still that the case could be made that I wasn't trying to. I was anticipating using deadly force against somebody who breaks into the home, which could be like they could make the argument that he decided that he was going to kill the person before they even entered the home. And here's the proof of it. Like, he wasn't going to give the guy a chance to surrender or to not cause harm.
Well, that's a different story then. If you
And,
never,
well-
if you gave him time to escape,
No, I wouldn't. I'm not saying escape. I'm just saying time to,
leave,
or give him the chance to
leave.
surrender. I'm going to say surrender. Because I wouldn't, if someone broke into my house, I'm not letting you leave.
Enemy at the cargo containers.
You're going to be held, I'm going to call it captive. I'm going to detain you. You will be held
Yeah,
at gunpoint.
detain. There you go. There,
And-
I was looking for that word there, but
I mean, that's kind of what I do, not with too many details. There's a guy inside the... Yeah, there we go.
But anyway, yeah. I'm gonna detain you. But if you want,
Like, you are not free to go. You just tried to break into my home. You're not going anywhere.
but if you want to leave, I can't force you to stay.
No, I'm pretty sure I would be like, no, you're not leaving. You
I'll be
are
following you.
under citizen's arrest.
I was gonna say, what would be citizen's arrest at that point?
Right.
From what I understand, when we went through training at the job we previously held, was that a citizen's arrest would be
Anything with a
performed
felony.
any time that is a violent felony, basically, or any time it's a felony, I think.
But is breaking and entering considered a felony? Because in some states it's not considered a felony.
See,
I'm not sure what our state states on a quote-unquote breaking in. As constitutes as a felony. Yeah, you stupid idiot.
I don't know. See, this would be a great topic for some kind of a podcast,
Torched him.
Yeah,
because this is just, it has nothing to do with the game.
right.
But
We're just sitting here
I think
playing
the
a game
question
and
still
stuff.
is, I think Enemy had the right idea where, let's say you do commit, not a self-defense shooting, I'm talking a full-blown murder. You go out, you find a guy or person, and
Yeah,
you
that's
just...
called hunting.
No, not that. You
Oh,
go
okay.
out with the intent to kill a random innocent person just for the hell of murdering someone.
Yeah.
You know, it's not in any way a self-defense shooting.
Right. That would be considered.
All right, hold on. You're not letting me finish what I'm saying. Just shut up
Yeah.
and listen to what I'm saying. I hate when you do this. You go out and
Okay.
murder someone with a handgun. You then take that weapon and you throw it into the river. Is that
That's
tampering with evidence or concealment of evidence?
yes.
I don't know, because there's
Crime
The-
already. Well,
the crime's been committed, but like there's no case yet.
Enemy UAV
Like if
on
nobody
Oh, I
knows
see.
the case exists, that guy is such an idiot. What a
Enemy
pussy thing to
personal
do.
radar in the air.
I guess it's the knowing factor. What? And it will probably be what the jurors have to say too. If there is jurors.
Well, I feel like you would get charged with something, but I don't know what the prosecution would be like trying to say that you can't prove evidence.
It will be definitely a.
Enemy, I know
Well,
you're going to
big
school for
can-
this. When is something considered evidence? Did she leave already?
No. I mean, in my opinion, anything that has to do with the case is evidence. Like, it doesn't matter if it was from before, during, or after the crime itself.
Yeah, but then there are some things that you have the right to dispose of. I mean,
Like my act.
God, I just put every shot I had, the entire bag towards that guy and didn't kill him.
Wilson ready to roll out.
I guess it's what the lawyers have to say.
I don't know, hit my VTOL yet.
I don't know.
I think I did get my VTOL and it just didn't come through.
Well, I could say to one of my friends, hey,
Genius.
if a guy kicks in my door, I'm going to shoot him. That would be premeditated, just as easy as just writing it down.
I guess so, yeah. But I mean, like, so let's say you're doing credit card fraud. And you end up throwing away or deleting emails. Oh, okay, alright, here we go. Let's say Hillary Clinton never got subpoenaed for her emails. Right? She never got
Yeah.
subpoenaed for it. Was it tampering with evidence?
No.
Keep fighting, we got this.
I don't think so either.
I-
Until the court decides that it is. Until the court decides that that is a crucial
It's
part.
relevant.
Yeah, it's relevant to the case.
I
I don't think
hate
it's
So-
evidence.
So I believe it would be circumstantial evidence. I kind of Googled
But
evidence.
it's not illegal.
So it
Circumstantial is
includes
basically complete.
so-called circumstantial evidence, which is intended to create belief by showing surrounding circumstances which logically lead to a conclusion of facts.
But
Which
that's
do
not
not
illegal.
stand up in.
you're
Yeah, but circumstantial evidence doesn't lead to anything in the court of law. Circumstantial,
Exactly.
you can know beyond a reasonable doubt through circumstantial evidence, like through, if you suspect
That
your
Tyler's an
spouse of
idiot.
cheating, circumstantial evidence is all you need to be like, you're cheating on me, I don't believe you, I'm getting a divorce. Okay, there's
Right.
no court of law that determines whether or not you're allowed to divorce somebody.
Right.
I mean, I've never been in a divorce, but I'm
Divorce.
assuming that there's no court that you have to go through that says you can get divorced. But shit, where was I going with this? So circumstantial. If it says, "Oh, you committed a murder," well, you happen to be at the same store on the same day that somebody died, and you also purchased a weapon, you know, 3 days earlier.
To intend to use as a crime.
No one ever said anything with the intention of it. If they can prove
Oh.
that you had intent, that's different. If I say,
Yeah.
well, you bought the gun 3 days earlier,
Right.
you bought the same ammo that was used in the crime, you were at the same place, it was known that you got into a fight with this person at the club,
That's
and then they died
circumstantial.
that night, that's circumstantial. You have to
Which
have...
is not illegal.
Which I don't think would hold up in court. I mean, you would have to prove in some way that
I
that
actually did
gun
the
was
crime.
there and did the thing, and I mean, you'd have to put the two a little bit more
ABC.
together than that, yeah.
Exactly.
So this one says the notion that one cannot be convicted on circumstantial evidence is, of course, false. Most criminal convictions are based on circumstantial evidence, although it must be adequate to meet established standards of proof.
Public cause, in other words. Like a
No,
camera.
more like beyond a reasonable doubt, not probable cause.
But wait, what
Well-
Because, like, fingerprints are circumstantial evidence. Like, you don't know that person placed them at the time of the crime, but you
It-
know that person was there
at the
at
time.
some point.
I feel like that also depends on what the area is. I mean, if somebody murders their girlfriend and then they find the things there, well, no shit, you don't know when it was there. But if they find the fingerprints to a murder, your fingerprints on a murder victim's car that you have really no relation to, I mean,
Right. That's a different one.
why else would your fingerprints be there?
Right.
It's not like you were going out grabbing beers with your buddy. You don't know the guy. Just killed him. Oh, I ran into those bullets. I have 1 kill so far.
That sucks.
This fucking RPG.
Much scientific evidence is circumstantial because it requires a jury to make a connection between the circumstance and the fact at issue. For example, with fingerprint evidence, a jury must make a connection between the evidence that the accused handled some object tied to the crime and the commission of the crime itself.
So then I guess my perception of what circumstantial evidence is was wrong. But that does make sense now because you're right. I mean, knowing that I was at the place only proves that I was at the place. I mean, I guess all
Unless
of them.
Example, like someone shot, like, Anderson. Yeah.
I'm sorry, hold on. The game is super loud right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the game down for a second. Alright, turn it
And
down a
shot
little bit.
Joe.
So like if Ann shot Joe, so if I literally saw Ann take the gun and shoot Joe and Joe fall on the ground, that is actual evidence. But
Yeah,
if I
that's a
see Joe enter a room and enter the room after them, I know there's no one in that room, and I hear the shot, that's circumstantial, 'cause I didn't see Ann shoot Joe. I just made the connection in my head that they went in there, I heard a gunshot. Joe was dead.
Oh, that is really, really, really obnoxious. That is super obnoxious. I mean, just the fact that you can't use the fact that they're the only two in the room, and Ann shot Joe, but Joe's fingerprints weren't anywhere on the gun, so clearly he didn't kill himself.
But what if Ann's fingers weren't on the gun?
But the thing is circumstantial evidence can be upheld in court. That's why.
But it also can be
It's
dismissed
there.
in court and be unrelevant.
well, normal factual evidence can be dismissed in court too if the paperwork's not filed correctly.
Yeah.
Or if it's not handled correctly.
Yeah, oh, there's 1,000 different things.
Oh yeah. It happens all the time. Because cops make mistakes all the time by not handling the evidence properly. Or not getting the evidence in a legal manner.
Right.
With a couple of incidents that we've dealt with at work recently, Enemy, you should come see the police report that was involved, because it's really interesting, and I know you've taken a class on it at one point, so I'm sure you've read exact versions of this. But seeing the way they handle things, the way they write very obvious things, like things you would assume are very obvious, are put into the report.
Oh yeah.
And the one that stuck out to me was the person was booked following the policy and procedures of our police department.
Allied cluster strike incoming.
You know,
Jesus
like
Christ.
that's the way they say it. It's not like, oh, the person was then processed and booked. They quite specifically state, according to our police department's policy and procedures.
Yeah, but also if and when they go to court for that, if said person that got arrested said that they didn't do this and they didn't specify it in their report, they can't prove that they did it per their policy.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying, is that it's, I understood it. I understood why they say it. I just found it really interesting that things that you would assume to be very obvious are things that they have to put, they put in their reports because lawyers
The
are
lawyers
bloodsuckers.
Rip
Oh,
them
yeah.
apart.
And it doesn't matter how much evidence you have that a person had committed a crime. The person could then get away with it because the cop doesn't book them properly.
No.
You know, so it was just...
Or didn't do something like Mirandized.
That's true. That's always in there too. You know, the person was then Mirandized, and
But it's also if you're actually interviewing someone prior to being charged, but it involves the same crime, they also have to Mirandize them.
that's not
you
true. I
only
don't
have
think.
to do the Miranda rights if you are detaining them. If you're just questioning them and they are free to go, which most of the times they don't know that they're free to go. Like if they're not in cuffs,
But wait,
but
what
they're
if it's
just
a
getting
kid?
questioned.
What if it's a kid behind a so-called door? Let's say it's never been told they could leave at any time, blah 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 blah.
They don't have to be told they have to leave.
See, but I feel like they should be, because if everything else has to be written in stone or said as
Why
plain as
can't
day,
that?
that should be too.
Exactly.
You know, if they're gonna
Because I could be a disabled man and not know better. Better.
But it's
But,
like our job, like when they stop them inside the stores and they're not arrested, they're just being questioned. They're not detained. They're not arrested at that point.
No, they are
They
detained.
are
They're not free to go. That person is conducting an investigation.
Yeah,
But
they're
they're not
part of that.
arrested yet.
They're
No,
being detained. They're not free to go.
that's
You are detained.
Yeah, but I'm talking about a undetained person, an unarrested person investigating a said crime that they're in a room of as a minor, I'm gonna call it. They're in let's say a school environment. Let's say the principal's off. They are not, and they feel in their heart and mind they're not free to leave because it's a principal's office. They were told to come down here for blah 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 blah.
Well, schools have different rules within them anyways.
That
Like
too.
schools, you really don't have much freedom. Like they can search your locker whenever they want without your consent. Like,
So
the school
I
is
guess
its
my
own
question
property.
is, what if it comes down to a legal matter? Because
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to get at.
the school. So let's pretend, because I know someone in my peripheral family. Family.
Anyways.
So not like direct relation.
Yeah.
Who got themselves in some hot water for bringing cocaine to school. And
Oh, okay.
so my point was,
Oh, okay.
the school searched the locker, or actually it was the backpack. It was on the person, and found it. To me, the school has now done a search for a legal
Without-
matter, and there was no.
Right. No police involved.
They
Yeah.
can do that though.
Yeah, but to me, that shouldn't be. In my opinion, I don't care how it actually goes.
As a legal
Can I
aspect.
speak before you
Yeah.
interrupt? Thank you. From my opinion, I don't care how it actually goes. My opinion is that if it is done with the knowledge that this is or should or could be a legal
yeah.
matter, the school does not perform the search. It is not their right, and they have no ability in my mind to perform legal searches of people.
Even just a normal search, in my opinion.
You know, well, if
we-
it's a search for something like, hey, this school doesn't allow cell phones in the classroom, period. That's the right of the school. That is not a right that you have. That's nothing illegal to have your phone. It's just a rule of the school,
yeah.
right? You know what I mean? It's illegal to
Right.
possess cocaine. So then I think
It's
if
legal
it was
to possess cocaine?
no, it's not legal to possess
No,
cocaine.
I know.
So, if the school does a search for something like that, it's a little different. Yeah, sure, okay,
Yeah.
they have the right to do that. But if they have the intent to search for an illegal substance, that's now a criminal case. That is a legal case.
Yeah.
That should
That's
not be handled in any way
Most
by.
of the time, the police do that
Right.
search.
Yeah, but you have to have
You said
proof.
most of the time, and I don't think that and I don't know how it goes.
And again, cops still have to have that proof that said person has said item in said bag. Or said
Not
hiding
in a
spot.
school.
Why not? So they,
Because the schools are able to search whatever that's on their property. So if they get
Yeah,
the
the
police,
school
it's almost like work. It's private property. You can do whatever you
Nope,
want.
it's wrong.
that's not private.
That's not private. That's a
though.
public
That's
entity. It's a public school.
Yeah, I pay taxes on that school.
Well,
Whether
well,
I,
that doesn't your taxes don't mean shit to me. I'm just saying that
Exactly.
it's a public place, just like the roads. The cops
Yeah,
can't
they're
just
public entities.
stop you for no reason and search your vehicle for no reason.
exactly.
You know, they have to have
Yeah,
reasonable
that-
suspicion or
Now, if you have
permission
cases
or
of private school too, but we're not talking about private school.
yeah,
We're talking about a public entity.
And if we weren't clear on that, now we're going to clarify that we're talking about public schools.
Yes.
I mean, that's my thing. I think if you feel that it is that way, I also don't think to myself that a teacher saying, "Oh, I heard Billy talk about selling cocaine to Johnny after class," is enough evidence for
To-
search his backpack.
Right.
Okay, he was talking about it. Yep.
Kids
How
talk
do you-
about stupid things all the time.
How do you in any way know that he would have it at school
Or even with him.
or with
I
him?
mean,
Yeah.
I assume the schools have their own policies that they have to follow before they have
Rights
to do
from
a
all the
search.
policies any day of the week in a public entity.
But you're in a school.
I don't care if I'm in gym class.
When you're in school, they can search whatever that's in that school.
Again, it's all about battling it.
I know that that's true. I know that that's true, and I know that you're right. I'm just saying that I don't understand how, without parental consent,
touching a minor.
you can go through a minor's property,
They're
being
not touching the minor.
the minor's property. Did you hear what I said?
No, but
Minor's
Tyler said
property.
touching the minor.
Okay.
Well, sometimes they do
minor's
touch the minor.
property.
If the minor, yeah.
Minor's property. How in any way that's acceptable, because they're a public entity, they're run by the public, so why they would have a different set of rules than the police would when conducting a investigation of
Right.
any criminal matter, potential criminal matter, would be different.
Right.
Like I said, I'm not talking about rule infractions, I'm not talking about having your cell phone, I'm not talking about like
We're talking about
cigarettes,
criminal matters.
or you know, even if
Well,
you can be
cigarettes is a
18.
criminal.
you can be 18 in
Actually,
high
no,
school.
that is actually a criminal offense. There is no allowed tobacco on school grounds. It's actually a law.
I thought it was no smoking. I didn't know if it was.
No, any tobacco products whatsoever. That's actually a law.
Okay.
Oh, my friend should have got arrested then.
Well, so then what about
Well,
vapes?
it's all about proof. Vapes is a tobacco product. It's considered by the CDC.
Now it
as a
is now.
tobacco
Okay,
product.
all right.
A lot of my friends dipped it back in high school.
Again, that's a tobacco product. Anything that is under the CDC as a tobacco base.
I think
Product.
But vapes don't have tobacco.
I was gonna
in it,
say,
so
I
it
think-
doesn't seem-
I know what
I think
he's
it's whatever
trying
the
to
definition-
say.
I think it's whatever the
I
definition.
know
applies
what
it to.
TayTay's trying to say. I just think that he's saying it wrong. He's trying to say, would you get out of the way? He just means inhalation type of devices.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
The
vapes or
device itself.
cigarettes or
Doesn't matter
That
what the
kind of
container contains. It's the actual device itself.
But you said, but dip isn't inhaled, but that's tobacco.
But it is tobacco because it is tobacco actually.
no,
It's
dip is
just-
tobacco, but the vape.
It's not an inhalant.
Oh no. Hey, TayTay,
There has to be
listen,
inhaled.
TayTay, listen to what I'm saying for 2 seconds, okay? You kept saying that it was purely based on the fact that it contained tobacco, and you're also saying that
yeah.
vapes are in that category.
Yeah.
Well, vapes aren't in that category. Vapes don't contain tobacco. So but you're on the right track. You're just saying it wrong.
Yeah.
That's part of why it was not.
I guess it's
coming across
whatever the
very-
I guess it's whatever the definition applies it to be. Whatever the like if whoever like I can make I think it's whatever the classification of that said product is. Like a firearm is from definition under the product by the distributor as a quote-unquote firearm.
Well, I'm not getting into the gun talk
Alright.
though, but I'm going to go back to the original topic of conversation here. That I still don't feel that anybody who hasn't been sworn in to follow the rule of the law basically should be able to, in any way,
Conduct legal actions.
conduct a search on someone. You know, because
Unless
unless it's private property.
But then how, as you with your job, are you allowed?
Because
It's
private.
It's private,
It's private.
and that's
It's
what I'm
private.
saying.
That's
A
the
public
difference
school
between-
is
is a public school.
Yeah, if you're in a private school and you basically sign a contract that says, hey, we're allowed to do
My
all
house.
these things to your children, one of those things would be searching them
Or
at any point in time, minus their physical person.
But you know that going into public school as well.
No, you don't. Not necessarily.
I did.
Well,
I didn't-
okay, hold on,
no, I didn't-
wait.
I didn't-
Whatever.
I didn't.
But you're
I
also
didn't
a
sign the
minor.
paperwork.
But you're also a minor.
You're a minor.
So
yes.
your opinion doesn't mean anything. If your parents say it's
I guess-
okay, then you're screwed. My
That's
point
true.
is, I just don't think that in a public school setting, that should even be an option. You know what I mean?
Right.
Except for, you know, with,
But why
Except-
don't you think it should be an option when it's minors?
what do you mean?
Because like minors shouldn't have any of that anyways. So why
There's-
would you want a minor to have something
Rights?
illegal on them?
What? Okay,
We're
so
not-
what you?
we're not
It's okay. Hold on.
advocating
Stop.
that.
2 seconds. I want to say something very different. It's incredible that you just tried to equate with what I said, saying that I want minors to have something illegal on them. First of all, that's a horrible tactic. That's not what I said in any way. Okay, that's not what I said. That's not what I was trying to say. So it was a horrible debate tactic. You lost horribly.
It's.
But
it's the
my
fact
point
that
was,
what are
I'm saying that at no point in time should a search be conducted on somebody without their consent, or in a minor's case, the parents' consent. And in a public
And another-
school system, you should not be able to sign that away. That
And
shouldn't
again-
even be an accepted thing in any capacity. It's not private. It's paid for by the state. It's paid for by the federal government.
But if
something
you
that we
had
all
a
do.
child going to school
But how old
and
are
one
how
of the
old
other
these-
children brought a gun to school,
But that's
you
illegal.
wouldn't want
In
that
and of it-
child to be like have their locker searched for
in of
said
it-
gun that everyone thinks is on like in his locker.
What do you mean?
That's when you get the police involved.
You
Like,
have
you
see. That's
wanna-
what I'm saying. You need to get the police involved. If it's
That's not
first of
their
all, if it's
job.
okay. First of all, if it's a gun, which you just went to the absolute worst case scenario, which again, kudos to you for not having an actual like good scenario. Go for the absolute worst situation that could possibly arise.
Okay, let's say
But what
a
I'm saying,
cop-
hold on, stop. Let's stop. Stop. Let's keep going with her argument. I think she's just
Okay.
trying to play devil's advocate. But if it's firearm, you're talking about a felony level shit. The
Yes.
school should in no way be dealing with conducting a search for a felony level offense. If you're going to tell me somebody who has absolutely zero negative amounts of criminal justice experience, which, you know, of course it's possible that there's a retired cop somewhere who's done it for 20 years, became a principal. Like, I'm not talking about that
And
guy.
sometimes
I'm talking
there
about
are
the 98% of people who are in schools don't have any kind of that education or
Law
training or
enforcement.
knowledge.
Yeah,
Um,
but
so-
99% of the time when they're searching something, it's something to do with criminal, whether it's weed, whether the minor has
But
tobacco,
that's not their
whether
job.
whether it's a weapon.
Unless they are.
And what I'm saying is, I don't think that the school should in any way conduct that search. The school should contact, in every way, the school should contact a law enforcement
there is-
officer to conduct the
there is a-
search in a way that would be, let's pretend someone's 16, they're still a minor, they can drive, right? The cop, I don't think, from what I understand, cannot question or detain the person without the parent there in some aspect of it. The first thing to do is always contact the parent. You know, they can do like what we said before, conduct an investigation and ask questions of what happened. But okay, someone that's
But I think 16 is considered a not
Well-
a legal adult, but a
well, I was saying that because they could drive, and that's why I
they
was
can't
like,
consent at that age yet.
so at 16 you can't consent,
that,
you know. So
I swear to God you could.
you swear to God, swear to me. Don't swear to God, swear to me.
Unless I'm losing. Unless
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if TayTay was wrong, but
I could be
what,
wrong.
my point is, why should a criminal investigation in any way be able to be
And if we're
conducted by somebody who's not a law enforcement officer.
and if
I
we're
want to know
considering-
what the...
And if we're considering this aspect of the entire, let's talk about the Constitution. At what age do you classify our rights to a certain age? How old do you have to be for to gain, like, quote unquote, gain your rights?
When you're born.
Exactly. What's there in the Constitution that states the Fifth Amendment, or
The Fifth...
Wrong amendment.
Wrong
dude.
amendment.
Wrong amendment. Sorry. The
Search and seizure, I think that's the Fourth Amendment.
Fourth
It is the
Amendment.
fourth.
So the Fourth Amendment right. So they lose that Fourth Amendment right, or even the Fifth Amendment. Let's say.
No,
They
you,
have to
you
talk
never
to-
lose. Nope, you don't. You in no way have to speak to anybody.
Or under. Oh, I understand that. But what? So at from kindergarten all the way up to, as soon as you enter those doors, you lose your quote unquote Fourth Amendment right. How is that possible?
You don't though,
Yes, you do.
because they still need probable cause to search. And
But
if they have
it's a
that
he said-
probable cause, they can search.
It's all he said, she said.
Well, I was gonna say, so what is considered probable cause for a minor in the school system? The fact that the teacher said they think it's in there?
Or they
No,
know it's
I think there has to be more.
Well, what does it have to be?
Because they would have to be beyond a reasonable doubt
right.
to be
Like-
able to do it.
Like
Halfway there.
like Clown's job is already considered evidence of what he's doing. It's already there. You can see it. You see it happening. That's evidence. He said, she said is not evidence.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think that at what
It's
extent.
circumstantial evidence at that point, but you
Right,
need
which
to
is
figure
not-
out how much that evidence weighs out.
What, are you talking
But
about
who
the school, or are
determines?
you talking about my job, or are you talking about in the school system for the search for
In the
the?
school
school
system.
system.
But
But-
who determines that?
Yeah, what would be that? I mean, if you have, you know, I'm gonna go to the cocaine one because even the gun. Let's just say it's the gun. What if someone says, hey, Billy was talking about how he got a new gun and he brought it in to show somebody. Well, you're gonna take you know, how old are we gonna say here? 12-year-olds word for
I
it?
say 13.
16-year-olds
13.
word for it? You know?
Let's say 16.
A minor, it doesn't matter, it's a minor. We're gonna take a minor's
Right.
word for it that they think that so-and-so has a gun on him?
Right.
You know,
Where they
that's
can-
That's enough
I mean,
to...
I would bet they would conduct an investigation first and talk to whichever kid said that Billy brought a
And
gun
how?
to school.
And I don't have a lie detector test on hand. How do we know that's not?
Well, those aren't
What
even
if-
admissible in court.
What if Billy was pissed off at Jerry and wanted to get revenge on Billy by saying?
I don't even think you use the same names in there, but yeah.
I don't think, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, somebody is mad at the other one, so they said that they did something bad. Which, let's be real, we're talking about
It's high school.
this is all hypothetical, but that is actually possible. People do it all the time.
It's kids.
Yeah, so they're immature, they
talking
do
about
dumb
minors.
things all the time.
Ready to roll out.
I
So
mean,
again, who determines that it's what they did?
well, and I want to be very clear that in no way do I want police or schools to drag their feet when there's a serious issue being
Correct.
a serious threat to anyone's life. You know, in no way do I want that to happen. It's more of just an argument of the philosophy
right.
behind
Solid work.
where do you draw that line?
Exactly.
You know,
'Cause
where do you
if
draw
you
that?
if you draw that line inside school, it could be the same thing as going outside of school in a public area.
It is though.
It's
You
not.
still need the probable cause.
You need
But
proof.
that's probable cause.
I don't know,
But
but
where's
what
the-
my question to
where's
you,
the-
when inside of school, is probable cause
Where's
the
the
same as outside of school? Because it seems like you were saying earlier that they have the right to search your locker and search your this and search you that at any point in time. And, you know, I understand why. We're dealing with children who do dumb shit all the time. I'm no exception. I did plenty of dumb shit.
Right.
Not
They want to
that
keep
kind of dumb shit.
the kids in the school safe.
I know, but that's still, where do you draw the line of what is safe? Well, everyone knows I grew up on a farm. I live on a farm right now. So carrying a pocket knife for me
Is
it's a normal thing. Some people don't, you know,
Yeah.
most people don't leave their house without their keys. I would wake up, put my jeans on, and put my pocket knife in. You know, so if it happened multiple times, and nobody batted an eye. Everybody knew who I was. Everybody knew for me it was normal.
Right.
If I happened to forget that it was in my pocket and I would go to school with it, they would just be like, "Hey, look, go put it away," and it wouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah.
But for something like that, you could still, okay, well, you know, a little clown here has a pocket knife on him. Let's get the police involved. Like, I see it, but I don't. I think it's all very contextual.
I mean, 90% of the time they would just call your parents and just be like,
Right.
"Hey, Johnny brought a weapon to school."
Well, and it's funny too, because I know that
He's
they would say
suspended.
that. They would be like, Johnny brought a weapon to school, little clown brought a weapon to school. But I'm pretty sure, and knowing my parents, and if this ever happened to me, I hope my kid grows up carrying a pocket knife and knowing how valuable they are as a tool, just like a firearm. You know, I believe firearms are tools. But besides that, if I ever got a call from the school saying my kid brought a weapon to school, I'd be like, well, what did they do? Well, they had a pocket knife. I would probably laugh at the person and be like, you what? You want to suspend my child from education for bringing in the most valuable tool that a man can have on his person? I would look.
If you allow your child to have that in school, you are allowing your child to go against policies.
He didn't
and
say
rules
that.
Set in
He
place.
didn't say that. He didn't say that.
Well, the rule is no weapons allowed on property.
It's not a weapon,
What's
though. That's the thing.
What's classified as a weapon?
A knife is considered a weapon.
What's considered a weapon? Under
So
definition.
you can't
Under
have it on
definition.
property.
Under definition, what's considered a weapon?
Well, no, she's right. It is considered
Anything
a weapon.
that's intended to cause bodily harm.
As last I
Your
knew,
fist? Then you
not.
can ban
Wait,
fists.
hold on, stop.
It's not intended.
That's a horrible thing. I know your point, but it's just not a good point.
My point.
The pocket knife. Let's say it's a normal Swiss Army knife. It's got all the little tools on it. It's got a little knife on it. That is a bladed weapon, if used so. But you'd be hard pressed to tell me that a Swiss Army knife is designed or intended to be used to kill somebody or cause bodily harm. In no
when
way.
It has scissors, when it has.
I mean,
all
if
the
a
stuff.
box cutter, if a kid brings a box cutter to school,
Has a different.
it is
story.
quite literally in the name what it's intended to do. It is designed and created
cut boxes.
to be used in primarily like warehouse environments to open boxes. That's what it's designed
Johnny
for.
gets told that it's not allowed to be brought in school and he brings it back on school property, he's breaking the school's rules. So if you allow your child to do that, then you're allowing your child to go against rules. And there's no
in
consequences
my
against
opinion,
it.
I don't think you can. In my honest opinion, in a public area, I don't believe anybody can tell you what you can and can't have if they are tax funded or any of a public environment on public land.
Okay, I think what you're trying to say is the same thing when it comes to me, any kind of weaponry or firearms.
Unless it's.
If you're legally allowed to possess the item,
Why can't I possess it?
why can't I possess it in a public area?
Right.
A place that
Now,
is
there
designed
are-
for the public.
Now there are places that over-trump that rule, like courthouses and.
Well, and so that's the thing. I disagree with that myself. I think that
I do.
if I'm legally able to possess my cell phone, which there you could make the case that cell phones kill more people every year and or every day than firearms do with car
Or incite
accidents.
violence.
Well, I'm gonna go with car accidents.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, cell phones lead to the direct cause of someone's death more than firearms do yearly. Why are they allowed in the courthouse? You know, if you're gonna really talk about that kind of thing, if I'm legally able to possess a firearm, you know, you have the I don't even think there should be licensing for that.
I don't
But
think so
on the
either.
federal level, I know that if you're a felon, you can't possess a firearm anyways. So if you're legally able to possess a firearm, why can't you do so in a federal courthouse? The place that is supposed to, in again my mind, uphold
Yeah.
the most fundamental parts of the Constitution.
Right.
You know, I would think that that is the safest place to carry a firearm.
Right.
You know, myself anyways. And so any public area, including schools, if you're legally able to possess the item, why does that change when you get into to a certain area?
Or you're not even in a certain area, a certain place. Or
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Physical location
Right.
determined by basically four walls or a line in the ground that doesn't actually exist. And
Right.
don't get me wrong, I'm in no way advocating that we have to, you know, you have to carry a firearm every single place you go.
Right.
I'm not saying that you have to. It's just because you can doesn't always mean you should. But the fact is we should have the right to do it. There shouldn't be a penalty or legal penalty for doing things that you have, in my mind,
right
every
to
right
do.
to do.
Reloading.
You know, if you like to shove broom handles up your rectum and consider that, you know, sexual pleasure,
But wouldn't that be indecent exposure?
I'm not talking about out in public. I'm not talking about in public.
Okay.
I'm just talking about in general. You know, if you like shoving broom handles up your rectum, okay, you
can do that.
You have the right to do it. Doesn't mean I'm gonna condone it. You know, doesn't mean I'm gonna say you should or could or, you know, all that stuff. Like, just because you can doesn't mean you should, kind of thing.
Well, it's like I.
Cluster strike incoming. Take cover. Enemy UAV overhead.
I don't even remember how we got on this topic. Oh, I remember how we got here. What is considered tampering evidence before or after the crime is committed? And so,
in
I
my
mean, I guess...
opinion,
So I guess that, let's even use what's happening right now. You know, this is recorded right now. It's streamed to YouTube. It's saved there. It'll be there for, I'm going to, you know, guess forever. If at some point in time in the future, I could be 30, 40 years old and have my own kids and a wife and a house, and someone break into the house then, if a lawyer finds this video through whatever means, would that be, you know, in some way,
used in court.
To say, you know, this person had planned on killing, you know, for decades. They had their mind made up and all that, you know.
Right.
So if I end up deleting it,
It's tampering with evidence at that point.
Depends how good your lawyer is.
well, that's
how
what.
well they can talk to people.
And how full of shit they are, yeah.
Well,
but I mean, that's why I'm
I
asking.
think-
We're just having a. This is just a conversation about, you know, what we think and how we feel about what it is. I mean, we're not lawmakers here. We're not actually
Right.
making these decisions. But
But I face back of what the Constitution states, whether you're a minor or an 85-year-old man.
and I
So
think
I'm reading about
Whatever the
schools
Constitution
on public property. So schools technically are not public property; they are government-owned property. So
So-
they
Which
have
is
some
public.
of the rights of private property where they can make their own
How do you-
rules.
how do
So
you-
hold on,
property.
let me ask this question. Let me ask. I think TayTay and I
That's
are on the same
confusing.
page here. Hold on, TayTay and I think are on the same page. How is a government-run building? The government is quite literally a collection of people there to protect and
Make-
serve and I say that's I know that's the cops' motto, but like to uphold the Constitution for
Against
the
all
body,
enemies.
but no, but to govern the people. It is nothing more than a servant to the people.
It's
That
an
is what
entity.
every role of government is. If anyone disagrees with me on that, you're wrong. That's what the role of any government position is. You are to serve the people, to help lead and guide to the best way possible. So to say that something that is owned by the government is private, it's not. It's owned by the people. Anything government
Right.
funded, in my opinion, is public. It is nothing but
Yeah.
owned by the people. Like the National
So,
Forest.
do you think that things should be allowed in, say, jails that are government owned? They
You-
have their
But
own
jail,
rules
if
but
there.
you
jail
are-
is but they
So,
were convicted. They
I
were
was gonna say,
convicted.
No, but people visit in.
What do you mean?
They do pat downs of visitors. They make you go through a metal detector
Yeah,
for
because
visitors.
the people
You're
that they're
going into
visiting
a
are
government
convicted
run.
killer or
Yeah, no.
convicted convicts.
Exactly, and I think that under the fact that these people were convicted of a crime, and you're going to visit them, they don't have they no longer have the right to be within the vicinity of these
But
certain
you
objects.
do though, so why should you?
But see,
get
you also
searched?
you have the right now to choose whether or not you want to maintain possession of the item you're legally allowed to own,
And
or
plus you're
visit the
willing
person.
to go. You're willing
You know what I'm saying?
to go there.
They're not forcing you. They're not forcing you to go visit. You know, you have the right to have the. I'm gonna use a weapon because that's obviously not allowed in prison.
Let's say I'm 10.
No, I'm gonna use a weapon. I'm gonna use a firearm. Something that I can see people you can carry it for self-defense at any point in time and whatever. Okay. You're legally allowed to possess that when you go in. But
Outside.
because you're going to be in the presence of somebody who lost those rights, and losing your rights is not something I take lightly, but you have gone through what I can imagine is the most perfect court system on the planet Earth. It gives you every chance possible.
So you're saying that they don't have rights anymore?
We
The
didn't say
person
that.
in jail?
The person they visited are they
Yeah,
visiting?
but that person still has rights.
Which one are we talking about? What person? The convict?
Yeah.
No,
They
you
still
have
have rights.
rights,
No, they don't.
but you have proved. No, you have the right to like not be treated like an
You
animal
have
and everything,
all of your
Oh, yeah.
rights.
except
You have
for
your Fourth Amendment right. You have your Fifth Amendment right.
you don't have your Second Amendment
all
right.
Of your rights.
No, you don't. You do not have your Second Amendment right.
Yeah,
So that was
modified at that.
for you to say you have all of your rights is absolutely asinine because you are not free to leave. If you're going to tell me that the person who's locked behind bars has all their
But that's not a
rights,
constitutional right.
to not be locked behind bars is not a constitutional right.
Which amendment is it?
What do you mean? You have
It's not an amendment in the
it's not an
Constitution.
amendment. It's in the Constitution.
A free man and women.
The right to pursue happiness.
Right.
That's not in the Constitution.
It's actually. Get the fuck out of my way. I have the rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
Okay. All right,
That's
life,
not
liberty,
the
and
Constitution.
It's not the Constitution.
that's the
but it is a
Declaration of
right.
Independence.
Right. Where
And it doesn't. Fun fact: it doesn't have
That
to be an
isn't the
amendment.
Constitution, though.
It doesn't have to be an amendment.
They still have all their rights in the Constitution.
So you're telling me right now, with a straight
A
face,
convict-
stop. I'm speaking. You're gonna tell me with a straight face that a convict, all right, has the right to own a firearm.
Until they get perceived as a felon, they are.
That I'm
But
literally
not-
talking about convicts. So I'm talking about someone who is convicted
Is
of a
actually-
crime, a felon, a felony. Somebody who is a felon. We were talking about. Hold on, I want to make this very, very clear. We were talking about visiting people in prison, and you said they have all their rights.
Jail
Jail
wouldn't be a
and
felony
jail
in the
and
first
prisons.
place.
Jail and prisons are the both go toe and toe.
No, jail and prison are two totally different things.
All right, now you're playing into semantics, and that's a really cute game that you're trying to play.
Yeah.
But if you have to go visit someone behind bars, prison and jail and all that other stuff, they're all going to be the same thing.
Have to. It's a choice.
as soon as you go into any of those locations, I don't care which one it is, pick both of them, any of them, detention center, you're going to tell me that that person has all of their rights.
They do.
Okay, so why do they not have firearms?
They have a right to an attorney. They have a right to a fair
I'm
trial.
asking, no,
They
I'm
have the
asking,
right
I am
not
asking
to
you very, very,
discriminate
very
against
specifically about the Second Amendment and their right to bear arms. I'm asking you specifically about that
Or their right to-
amendment.
Get ready. We're about to...
themselves. Inside the prison, no.
Uh,
Because it's
They
not
don't have a
allowed.
right. They're being detained there.
So I'm
So
at,
they're-
but you stated, did you not state that they have the right, every single right, in prison? Is that what you
Once
said?
they get out, they have it.
Nah, that's not what that's not what you said.
No.
You said in
currently.
prison. You said in prison.
Actively in prison.
You said
That's
in
because
prison.
The prison policy is there's no firearms allowed.
Fire alarms.
There's no firearms.
Okay. So, can you tell me what the only misdemeanor in the country, or I think it's the only one misdemeanor in the country, that prevents you from owning a firearm? Because that's not true.
Domestic violence.
Domestic violence. If you're committed of that misdemeanor, you are not legally allowed to own a firearm. You have lost that right. You do not have it. You have gone before a judge and they have decided that you do not have that right. You have given it up. You have proven to society and somebody that we have entrusted with to, well, let's see, judge the law, interpret the law,
Right.
that you no longer have the right to do that.
Okay, hard points moving.
You do not have the right to own a firearm as a felon until you get it back. Until you fight the courts and say, hi, I believe I should have my rights back.
Which usually takes about 10 years.
Well, it doesn't matter how long it takes. I'm just saying that you in no way have the right to own a firearm as a felon.
That's why it's against.
Or somebody who's been convicted of a misdemeanor level domestic violence charge. So all I want is for you to say that you do not have all of your rights in prison. You don't in any way. It's not true.
But you have all of your other rights.
Oh,
Correct.
all of your other rights. Oh.
But not all of them.
So
those
why
are
don't
just
you
a
have the right to vote?
modification.
Why don't you have the right to vote?
Why can't you vote in prison?
Yeah.
Because it's in the Constitution that a felon can't vote.
Oh, so you
Is it
said you
though?
had all your rights. So do you have all your rights or not?
And actually,
All the rights that you're entailed to that you haven't
Actually,
up.
So okay, hold on. So where is it in the Constitution that a felon can't vote?
What about okay? What about
The
work labor? We've
14th?
got
13th? Can't
so
remember which one's the right to vote.
so I got a question for you. Let's say a certain individual down south goes into, let's say, a work camp, was convicted of, let's say, murder, and his debt to society is let's say, digging a ditch. That's hard labor. That's in short-term slavery, which we eradicated in.
Eradicated, which also isn't the right word.
Eradicated that said.
Sure. Okay.
But yet we still have work camps.
Okay. Hold on.
Why is that possible?
But that's not slavery.
I'm not sure I understand what. I don't think I understand what your question
But
is.
in the Constitution, yeah. So under the Constitution, that all free men and women, unless convicted by their peers in a legal battle, then they have the right to, quote unquote, make you dig a ditch.
Well, and so I think the other side of it is that it's not digging a ditch, it's the protection from cruel and unusual punishment. And so I think the closest thing that you would have would be community service. And that has been deemed to not be cruel and unusual. To try to better the area in which you live in is not considered cruel and unusual. And I mean, I agree with that.
And I think the only term that would be applied if you went to the warden's house and built his patio.
Yeah, which at some point in time may have been abused, but I think we all know was abuse, and if anyone knew that it was happening, wouldn't have let it happen.
Exactly.
And I'm just gonna completely bullshit this one and go with like Shawshank Redemption, right? Like it's obviously it's a story, it's a movie, we all know that it didn't, though those specific events didn't really happen. But if things like that really did happen, we all know that it's not the way it was
It's
intended to
bullshit.
be used. It's not the way it was intended to be used.
Right.
So, I still think that I'm just waiting for Fire Enemy to say that while you are in prison, you do not have all of the rights afforded to a free person. Because you are not a free citizen if you are in prison.
And also, again, the reason why you can't have weapons in prisons and jails is because it's if you go into that set area with a firearm, you classified yourself as a threat to that facility,
Well,
which is
so
illegal.
But you can go into a school and be considered a threat to the school if you have a firearm.
you can be considered a
that's
threat
why it's
anywhere you
illegal.
go if you have a firearm.
Thermite out.
That's it.
So that was
But you're not going on government property all the time.
Enemy at the cargo containers.
What I don't understand is you are surrounded by people who
Actually, not necessarily. Don't say what I think you're gonna say.
no, you don't know what I'm going to say. So, let me put it this way. You should, in every way, be able to be on
What?
any
I
government...
didn't know you can do that. Holy crap.
Hold on, let me say what I was going to say. You should be able to be
That's-
on any government property that is publicly accessible. You know, if it's a publicly accessible, well-known area that you are allowed to be on, and what I mean by that is state parks, a school is something that you have every right to be at. You know,
But no, you can't go into a school. Schools are locked.
I'm taking heat.
did I
You
not
have to be
just
let into a
did I
school.
not
Not
just say
necessarily.
did I not just
Oh.
say about 2 seconds ago you are legally allowed to access? A school is one of those things, either a sports function, it's your kids there, any of those things that you have the right to enter. And even if it wasn't, a lot of schools, at least where I am, they have other town offices or not other town offices, but I mean like
Town halls.
the school board director, or the hell's the name of it? The superintendent of the school
Superintendent.
has an office there. It is very
Not necessarily.
reasonable. Well, for us, that's how it was.
Oh, ours. With my school, it was not.
So, but what I'm saying is, you have every right to go into that school during the school day to speak with the superintendent about whatever it is that you want to speak with. I mean, you make an appointment or whatever like that kind of thing.
But you don't have to.
But it's not my point. You have the right to go in and speak with them, and that's just the reasoning to go into the school during the school day. I'm gonna use.
And you forgot something.
No, it doesn't matter. You're going to speak to
Okay.
the superintendent during the school day for whatever reason that you have the right to speak to them with.
Right.
Right? You also have the right to carry a firearm. Why do you give up that right? You are... You know what? Fuck it. I'm not even going to say firearm. You are going to carry in a legally protected device into
A
the
hammer.
school. Into the school. No, I'm not going to say hammer. Why are you not allowed to bring in a legal object into a legally accessible place that you have the right to be in, and suddenly
Change your mags.
it's not allowed? That specific item that you're legally allowed to require is not allowed. Why is that? It's not private. It shouldn't be
There's
private.
the policies of where you are.
But it's not
Policy
It's
private.
a
Trump, so-
smoke-free zone,
right,
so if you're
right.
a parent picking up
It's
your
not-
child, you can't
Oh,
smoke outside
wait a
the
minute.
school.
Wait a minute. Fire. Where does it say in the Constitution that I can smoke?
What? We
Where in the
literally just made the
Where-
argument that
Where in
the
the
pursuit of
Constitution
happiness is
state-
something that we were kind of toting. So the pursuit of happiness on that to me would kind
I
of say that
guess so.
you...
Yeah.
Thermite
No, but you're saying that if it's government property, you should be able to do something that's usually legally allowed to do
Yeah.
elsewhere.
Oh, 100%. And I
So
am.
if a parent's picking up their child outside of the school and standing in school grounds
What if they're
smoking a cigarette,
what if they're in their personal vehicles?
Hold on.
that's
Are you
still not allowed.
are you
because
trying to
it's
tell? Are you trying to get me to say
policy.
that that's not okay? I don't see
That
what
I
I'm
can't-
saying is you're trying to tell me well that's because it's because policy. I'm telling you I think the policy's dog shit. You
Because
should be able to
rights
smoke
trump-
if you want to.
Enemy your main street.
It is
Because rights-
public property. You are a citizen of the United States, and I'm going to 110% say that if you are not a citizen of the United States, not all of our laws fall into your category. I'm not going to say that in our country you have the right to bear arms. I believe that that's a God-given right to protect yourself, but I'm not going to say that legally anything blah blah blah, because you know if you're not really a citizen, where does that line get drawn? But any item that you are legally allowed to possess and use in a legal manner,
That you already
why is it on publicly owned land? You're not allowed to
that
do
I
it.
can't. And if they could do it on,
I'm not okay, so I'm not asking what the policy is. I know what the policy is. I'm asking for your opinion on why is that okay? You're
Is
legally
government
allowed to,
property.
you're
So
yeah,
is
which
the,
legal government
so is the state.
wait, yeah. Government is people. It's owned by the people. So you mean
It's
people
governed by
property.
the people.
Public property.
No, it's government property.
No, it's
No.
people
There's
property.
no such thing as there's no such
The government is nothing more than a group of people who we elected
governed
there.
by us.
We own them. They do nothing
That
more
we-
than to serve us as human
No, we
beings.
just elect them.
And they're
Yeah,
there to serve
It's
us.
run by the people because we elect them.
Correct.
Yes, and
But
they
they're
serve
still
us.
our government.
All right, so then explain to me. No. So you're telling me that because the government says they own it, that's why. That's your reasoning. The government owns it.
Technically, the government owns
Stop.
your.
Shut up. TayTay, shut up. I asked her a question. Let her answer the damn question. You're really starting to piss me off when you do that.
That's what I believe.
You believe that because the government owns it, they're allowed to do whatever they want. So the government owns the roads. The government owns your property. All right, the government owns your house, okay? You pay taxes, right? Every year, property taxes, right?
We own the house.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You don't own the property.
You don't own the land. You own the house. you don't
TayTay,
own
shut
the
up. Shut up. For 2
Okay.
seconds. 2 seconds. You don't own that. No part of that is yours. And if it is, if that's really yours, explain to me why you have to pay the government every year to keep it.
Enemy at the back alley.
Because we're on the government's land.
Ah, so if the government said,
Oh.
if the government said you're not allowed to own firearms, you're not allowed to smoke cigarettes, you're not allowed to, you know what? You don't have the right to free speech.
You don't
You're in
have
a
the right to
government
be on that
building.
property.
You're in a government. You're in a courthouse. That's a government building. You don't have the right to free speech anymore. You're telling me that you'd be okay with that because it's the government's property and they said so.
Yes.
Or what if
You
they
would be
told
okay
you
with
to-
that.
Enemy at the city town.
What if they told you tomorrow to leave your property?
They would have to give us money for it.
No, they wouldn't.
But
No,
that
they don't.
happens all the
No,
time.
they don't.
They do
No,
not
they
have to
don't.
give you a
You're-
damn thing.
You're a leaser. You're not a owner. You're a leaser.
They in
As
no
far as
way.
I'm
Own
concerned.
the,
No,
the
you don't.
house and the property.
Nope.
They own-
No, you don't.
yeah, they do.
If you own, stop. If you own the property, why do you have to pay the government to keep it every year?
Thermite out.
If you own that property, why do you have to pay property tax every year?
I think what he's trying to say, you own the house that's built there. You don't own the land that it's on.
But we own a full acre of land.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
It's
No,
in
you don't.
our title that we own.
So
an
why
acre
do you
of
pay the
land.
government for it? You have to pay the
Yeah, why do you
government
pay?
every year for that property. You're gonna tell me you own it when you have to pay the government for it?
Because that's just how things are.
I'm asking you a
Oh,
question.
what if-
You're gonna tell me you own
Yeah.
that, and yet you have to pay somebody for it every year,
Yeah.
and yet you own
How
it.
is
You
that
believe
fair?
that. You believe you own that when you have to pay someone else
Yes.
for
Because
it.
it's yours. Because it's yours. What if it was
So,
my house?
So
So
what
would
if
you
I
come to
said?
my-
What if
if it
I
was my
said
house
you
that got
owe me for
seized?
your cell phone? Every month you're gonna give me $50.
Wait, what?
I
okay,
own your cell phone.
I'm
Or
gonna
even
call it like this. Every word you say, you have to pay the government 50 cents for. Would you pay 50 cents every word?
If that's what the law was, then yes.
alright, she's a
Why?
bootlicker.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I'm
Okay,
getting out of this. She's a bootlicker.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
I at that point, yeah.
We just
I'm
we
sorry.
have fundamental differences. I know what freedom means to me. Apparently, you don't know what freedom means. You just want to follow every rule. This is why you're never gonna be a cop. You don't believe in freedom.
Oh.
Because I want to follow the rules.
Nope. You don't believe in freedom.
No. It's not about following the rules. It's about freedom.
Freedom
This-
and following the rules are two totally separate things.
Actually, no, they go
That's
hand
not
in
true.
hand sometimes.
The rules are you do not infringe on other people's rights.
Oh, I got a veto.
Jesus Christ. Well, there's the icebreaker on this one.
Veto on station for over.
You know,
I'm sorry.
someone who I absolutely despise, not even gonna lie, someone who I absolutely despise, can't stand this person in any capacity, said a very intelligent thing to me. Or they got it from someone else, but I've heard it from them. It said, your right to swing your arm ends at my nose.
Ends at my nose.
Ends at my nose. Your right to be happy ends when it interferes with my right to be happy. And so, you know, if it makes you happy to cause me physical pain, then it doesn't matter. You have no right to do that, right? Because it's causing me pain. If I enjoy the pain, well, I'm happy too, which some people are into that.
Clown, what happened?
19-4. I was a little busy trying to think. And alcohol. But in no
Yeah, I
way
think that's
the
the
government
first-
the government involved included. They're nothing but human beings. They're nothing special. They're just people. Donald Trump is just a man. Obama was just a man. Hillary Clinton is just a woman. They're human beings. They're nothing special. They are no more important than you or I. What they say is not more important than you or I as a human being. Their life does not matter more.
Nope.
And so the fact that you actually think that because somebody, just another human being, told you to lick their boot, and you said you would
You'll
do
lick
it,
it.
absolutely
Okay, what if-
astonishes me.
What if tomorrow, let's say
I'm pretty sure we beat this horse dead there, TayTay.
Yeah, I know.
I think this horse is
just
pretty
wanna
damn
just
dead.
Beat it one more time.
You want
I
to...
just want to beat it.
Don't tell me what you want to
I
beat
still
just one
don't
more time.
understand what you guys think you have accomplished in this entire conversation.
We haven't accomplished
That I have-
anything. You're wrong, and it doesn't matter
That I
how
have
wrong
a
you are.
right
You have the
I'm
right
not
to be wrong.
wrong,
Guy,
though.
please.
You're not
You
right.
are the wrong ones.
No,
How?
no.
You
No.
do not have all the freedoms. There
Sure I
are
do.
rules and policies you have to follow within those freedoms.
But we're telling you, we think a lot of
Actually,
those
not
rules.
necessarily.
Stop.
If-
I'm literally in the middle of speaking. I'm
Okay.
gonna fucking kick you from this group.
Okay.
We're telling you, we think a lot of, and in many situations, those rules and regulations are dog shit.
Right.
That's what you're not
but it
understanding.
doesn't matter if you think they're dog shit or not.
Of course
because
no,
they
no, no.
are the rules.
No, stop. It does matter because we vote on those people to get back into office and whether or not and how we feel and all that stuff. It does matter how we feel. It doesn't mean that we can just not follow them directly constantly,
Right.
but it does mean that there is a it's theological. Is that
Because
right?
it's
But that's
against
the
the law
whole
to speak.
point of the election, is you do get to elect the person that goes into office. So you are electing what their ideal
So you
ideals
get to.
are.
So we're electing whose boot we get to lick.
Exactly.
No. Stop.
Holding Alpha.
You're electing someone who hopefully won't make you lick their boot.
Right.
If you're okay with licking boots,
Then right.
then you can vote for that person.
That's a deal.
But you're right.
But-
I'm not gonna
Exactly.
say you're wrong.
Also,
But I do have the right to say you're a dumbass.
Stay close to strike.
the
Yes, you
entire,
do.
but you also have to remember that the entire point, and this is where a little bit of interpretation comes into play because it's not extremely explicitly laid out. The whole point of the right to bear arms is that when you get a government
Enemy UAV
that tries to
Who's
make you lick their
tyrannical.
boot,
You have the right
you
to
put a
defend
fucking
yourself.
gun in their face and you say, you're not working for the people anymore, you're working for yourself. And that's quite literally why we have that there. For if the government said, you owe us 50 cents for every word you speak today, we will...
Which is against the Constitution.
Well,
It says that.
Sure
you have the
does,
right to
freedom
free
of
speech. It literally says free speech. If you start charging 50 cents a word, I don't think that's free.
No, that's a charge. That's a surplus. Or surcharge. Yeah.
So you're saying that if a cop comes to your house and says you can't do this, you're going to put a gun to their face because you don't believe what they're saying
I
to
actually
you is
told
true?
I actually told the police to get the fuck off my land.
If a cop ever came to
I
my
literally
house,
told
110%, I'm telling you right now,
them.
110%, if there was something I actually believe was, like, red flag laws, right?
I would tell them to go fuck
If a-
themselves.
No, like you stole something and they're coming to
No,
arrest
no,
you.
stop,
You
stop,
don't
stop,
believe
stop.
you get arrested.
Red flag, no,
You
stop,
think
stop.
You can shoot a gun. You can put a gun in his
That's
face.
different. That's different.
If a
That's
red
crime.
flag, if red flag laws go into law in this state, TayTay, shut the fuck up, because when I'm in the middle of speaking and you start speaking, just stop. If I'm done speaking and then you open your mouth, that's different. If red flag laws go into place in this state, in no way, even if it is the safest thing to do to take guns away from somebody, it's not legal, it's not right, it's not okay. And if it ever happened
But
to
what
me,
if it does become legal?
shut the fuck up, I'm literally in the middle of speaking. If it becomes legal, it is against the law, it's not okay, it's against the Constitution. The rights to bear arms shall not be infringed without due process.
Due process.
Okay, there is no due process involved when it comes to red flag laws. I would stick the gun in anyone's face and say, I'm going to fight you or I will die. Quite literally, I've been very open about that since any time that's ever come out. I would murder and kill anybody who tried to take away my firearms without due process. Without being charged for...
99% of the time, you would probably die.
Oh, no, no, no. 100% of the time I would die.
Exactly.
Oh, I know that. But see, I believe in something. I have the balls and the mental fortitude to actually decide what I believe in and stand up and die for it. Unlike some people who are bootlickers and not have any balls and don't believe anything and don't stand up for themselves and just bend over and take it all day, like TayTay's saying. I would 110% do that. You wouldn't have to send the whole fucking National Guard. I'm sure that the local police department could kill me, no problem.
And plus, I've had the police at my house for a bullshit complaint by my neighbors who, quote unquote, do not like me and my activities I do on my land. I quite literally told the officers to get either A, get the fuck off my property, or there will be war.
Why can't you just be respectful to the police officers? They're just
Because,
doing
hold on,
their
wait,
job.
I'm going to answer your question. And everyone's going to be like, oh, well, that's such a cop-out answer, that's such a stupid answer. Quite literally, the Nazis were just doing their job.
Yep.
The Nazis who put a gun to the back of the Jewish man's head were just doing their job. And what you're literally saying is just let them pull the trigger. You're saying get on your knees, let them pull the trigger. They're just doing their job. Be respectful to them. I don't care how wonderful a person you are. As soon as you do something you know is not right, you are the enemy. I don't care if
So
you
you're
have a...
saying all of our military people on the other side that are killing innocent people are bad people because they're killing people?
They didn't. Who said they were innocent? They were shooting at you. So the rules of engagement still apply towards the national guard.
Again, I want to point something out again, really, really, really funny that you're doing. You're putting words in my mouth that have nothing to do with the conversation we're talking about. You're trying to villainize your opponent because you can't win the argument. So you're trying to...
I'm not, though.
No, you quite literally are trying to say that I think the military is horrible, blah, blah, blah. That's a pathetic argument. Don't do it. You're not going to
But
win.
they're just doing their job, which they're being told. Like,
Yeah, but
And
there's
if at any point, yes, I'm going to tell you right now, if I find out that our government is going around murdering innocent people, quite literally known innocent people, not people with firearms, not people like the drone strikes that happen in random fucking parts of the country, it's dog shit. Why are we doing that? That is dog shit. That is complete horseshit. But if you're going to tell me that I'm supposed to defend a man who has an M16 in his hands goes up to a woman and child, or not even, a fucking military-age male who's done nothing wrong, and shoot him in the back of the head, you're a piece of shit. I have no respect for you. I hope you burn in hell. I would hang you myself if I had the opportunity. Anybody who goes out and murders innocent people, no matter where they're from or what orders you're given, you're a piece of shit. You are a piece of shit. That is how I feel. I don't care whose orders they were. You have, in my eyes, the obligation and the duty to refuse that order. Oh, I know it's going to be bad for you. Trust me, I know you're not going to get away with it. You're not going to be able to just say, no, I'm not going to kill the guy and have no repercussions. But you need to have the fortitude in yourself to go, this is murder, I'm not going to do that. I don't care who told you to murder them. It's still murder.
And
I honestly,
Byron,
I mean, myself, there are some people who I think need to die by the state's hand just on a moral level, you know, like pedophiles and rapists and stuff like that.
I don't even think on the moral level. I think it's just a common sense.
Well, to me, I'm just going to say a moral level. There are some of them that, yes, they should be murdered. I'm not going to say that murder by the state's hand is always wrong, period. But I do believe in a lot of ways, excluding those very select few areas, that killing somebody purely because they've done something wrong is not justified. I would never personally kill somebody who does not cause physical harm or immediate life-threatening injuries to myself or another innocent human. Wouldn't do it. To me, it's not justified. It's not good. It's not a right thing to do. Okay, so trying to make an argument that you should kill somebody who's quite literally in chains in a box stuck behind steel bars goes against what I'm saying. To me, that's wrong. Minus, you know, pedophiles and, you know, child molesters, stuff like that. I think that we have to use them to make an example. So it's not a hard and fast rule. But at some point in time, it doesn't matter who said kill the man. I would never be able to be an executioner for the state prison for somebody who did tax evasion. I don't care if they killed 37 people. This person no longer causes or is a threat to others around them. And if they are a threat to themselves, you think killing them is the right answer? I don't think so. You know, in my mind, anything other than killing someone because they cause you direct bodily harm, up to and including death, that was such a legal term right there. Anyone else see that stuff when you ride a four-wheeler and it says, improper use of this machine can cause up to, or serious bodily up to and including death? Or like a medication.
They have them on firearms too. It's just legal, so their ass is covered.
Yeah, so my point is just like, murdering somebody who does not in any way pose a credible threat to a life, or any longer causes a credible threat to a life, isn't justified. Again, except in the terms of child predators and rapists and stuff like that. The most heinous of crimes, which are also the only ones that are considered for the death penalty. But
So do you believe in the death penalty or not believe in the death penalty?
only for certain things. I really do only believe in it for mostly child cases and sexual predators. Murder 37 people. I honestly almost want to just see you suffer and just rot in a cell.
Yeah.
Doing something so horrible as to be a child predator, I think reaches a threshold where my morals do change, where you've done something so bad that I'm going to do something so bad in return. And when it comes to murdering somebody, or killing somebody, that threshold is causing someone physical bodily harm. If you're in the midst of doing that, well, now my morals have changed. Nobody, I think, here would just in their right mind think it's okay to go kill somebody.
Right.
But I think all of us here would agree that if someone is about to kill myself or an innocent third party, you have the right, I'm not going to say the duty, but you have the right And in my mind, a moral obligation as the stronger sheepdog to protect them, but not legally in any way. But somebody who doesn't pose any kind of credible threat does not deserve to just be shot in the back of the head or killed in any way. You don't just walk out in the middle of public and start blasting people.
Right.
But in those circumstances, yes, my morals change, and in the instant of murder,
or using government, or a one individual using government services to harass another individual.
well, and so what what I think is, I wouldn't. And I'm going to use a red flag law again. If a cop showed up to my door and said, "Hey, man, you know, we got to take your guns," I wouldn't just shove the gun straight in their face the first time. I'd be like, "Hey, look, this isn't going to go easy for you. We really have two options. Either I can be given a court date, and I can be given the chance to present myself in the way that you're supposed to lose in a jury of my peers, or the way that it actually is supposed to go. Then, if I was deemed to have done, you know, if it was a domestic violence issue,
that's a different story.
Yeah, that's a different story. I would like to say this. I think I'm smart enough. I also wouldn't be in a domestic violence issue. At least I certainly hope not in my life. But I would like to believe that, yes, if I actually did something wrong, I would say, okay, I did something wrong. Here are my firearms. But the problem I have with red flag laws is that you don't have your right to a trial. It's just taken from you based off the word of another individual with no, even if there's an investigation done, I don't care. It's not judged by the people we've named. You know, so I'd say no, it's not happening. And at that point, as a human being, forget the fact that they have a badge, forget the fact that they were sworn in. As a human being, if you decide that you yourself are going to try to violate my human rights, or you're going to violate,
it's not a human right, though.
You're going to violate my constitutional rights
it's a
to a trial.
Right.
But at that point, as a human being, you're the one who has to make the decision that you are going to violate my constitutional rights to a trial, and you are now my enemy. You are not a police officer. You are not anything other than a person who is trying to violate my rights.
Well, this is why red flag laws are not legal, is because it goes against the Constitution.
Yeah, it is.
They are in some states. They are. They're fighting for that.
In some states, they are.
They're trying to fight it, yes. But they're going to fight it all the way up to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court's going to be like, no.
It's still legal. But it's still legal. So
so until it gets there.
Until it gets there, it's legal. You have to do what it says.
And I still.
No, they're not allowed to do that yet.
Actually, they can.
It's happened. It's actually happened. There are states that red flag laws exist, and they will do it.
Yeah, the states have their own policies, and that's why they're states, because
laws?
they have their own governments.
But we have we have the
still have to
overarching
follow the
federal law that they are not allowed to break. You can't. The state cannot infringe on a human's rights. That's quite literally what the Civil War was about. The states said, "Hi, we have our own rights to be able to make these own rules, blah blah blah," and the federal government's like, "No, you don't, because you're infringing on these other human beings' rights." So one of them was, let's see, the right to freedom, and like to do their own shit and not be slaves. And now we're talking about the right to own firearms. It's still a constitutional right that you can be free and, you know, walk around butt-ass naked in your own home. You know, and I don't see that being a constitutional right. I don't see it written down anywhere explicitly that you have the right to walk around butt naked in your own home. But we all know you have the right to do it, and if anyone here tries to disagree with that, you are not in this conversation. I'm not going to debate with you. You're insane. You're
not allowed to do that in my home.
Right? In my home. Okay, well, that's different. That's a home policy. I agree with that. When you're not... I will not... Well, it's also hers. Ours is hers. It's still her home.
I guess.
It's our home, but it's also hers. I'll agree to that. I'll agree
Like
to that.
I can't walk around the house.
But my point is that, God damn it. Shit! I just killed myself. The state cannot infringe on your constitutional rights. They can make laws around and including things around the Constitution,
Hardpoint contested.
but they can't infringe upon them. That's what the Civil War was about. I mean, it was about slavery, but it was about the states' rights over slavery.
Hardpoint
Right.
You know, the states thought they had the right to be able to do it. The federal government said, no, you don't.
stand by.
And we ended up killing half of our fucking population over the whole
Friendly
thing.
care package inbound.
Not really, but it was a lot of them.
Hardpoint contested.
I think it was pretty close.
It was a lot of people died.
Taking the hardpoint.
You know, so
Ooh.
Okay, get to the hardpoint.
in that point, yes, I quite literally would
The enemy took
not
the
see you
hardpoint.
as, I would not see you as a badge. I would not see you as somebody who's protecting my rights or serving me or protecting anybody else.
I want to see you as what you are.
I'm going to see you as a human being who is infringing upon my rights without due process.
Super.
Which is just like somebody trying to throw me in handcuffs when
For no
I've
reason.
done nothing wrong. You know, like
But
that.
isn't there a trial for those cases?
No, there is not.
No. Well,
basically,
what
a red
happens
flag
is,
law-
yeah, all
Oh,
right,
I'm gonna-
you might have it right. Go ahead.
So, what a red flag is, I'm gonna call her person A. Her, him, it goes to the judge. Hey, I think
Enemy VTOL in the AO.
person B is a danger to myself, others, and himself.
Friendly UAV
Put a
overhead.
definition of why into the mix of it. Let's say he threatened to, or he said something online that he was gonna shoot up Wall Street, or whatever you want to call it. That judge looks at the complaintiffs. Now you're not there. You're not.
Hold on. All right, all right. You're right. You're right. You're kind of going the long way about it. So you have the gun owner, and I'm going to call it the not gun owner in this situation. For whatever reason, the complainant says, "Hey, I don't think this person should have their firearms. They pose a danger to themselves or others. Here's why." Now, the complainant will go before the judge and make their case. The judge will then decide, should we go forward with this red flag law or not? Should we confiscate the guns from this person? Yes or no?
Mine is.
That
you're
and
not.
that is when the decision will be made on whether or not to go forward with it. The problem with this entire thing is you heard hearing, you heard judge, you heard sides and stuff like that. The problem is you're not involved. You yourself have no right to defend yourself in this court hearing.
Or even contest.
Right? The only time you are allowed to contest is a good word. This hearing is after the fact. So it would be like you're arrested, you're thrown in jail, you are now sentenced to 30 years in jail for murder, but it's not until after you're in prison you get to
Right.
go to court and make your case that you didn't do it.
Basically the opposite.
You know, the opposite of the way it's supposed to go. And now, obviously, you are detained and in handcuffs and stuff like that while pending your trial, minus bail and stuff like that, but you get arrested at some point. The semantics of that I'm not really all sure about, but
Right.
you have to go afterwards to try to fight for your rights to be taken back, which, again, in my view, before any of your rights are taken away, you have the right to defend yourself in court or represent yourself in some way to legal counsel in the court of law and be judged by either a jury of your peers or at least the judge, and
Or a sitting judge.
depending on how the case
court.
goes. But in the red flag law, you're not present at the time of the first hearing, the determination on whether or not to go through with it. That's why it's completely unconstitutional and not okay. And if it ever happened to me, I'd be like, no, this isn't real. This is not valid. This is not legal. You
Who
are
are
not.
you?
You are not an officer. You are not an actor of the court. I wasn't there. There is no
You're not
court
an
hearing
agent.
without me there. You are
Right.
somebody who is trying to take my. You're a thief. You're trying to steal my property. And if
Right.
you step foot in my home and try to take my property, you're going to be treated
will.
as a. And by the way, you're armed because you're a cop.
Right.
I'm going to treat
So
you as
that's
a
it.
violent intruder to my home.
Right.
And yes, I would quite literally put a bullet in any human being who steps foot in my home trying to take my possessions away from me. 110%. I understand the theory behind red flag laws to try to help protect people and save themselves from themselves,
But do it
or
the legal way.
but
Do it the legal way.
it doesn't just because it means someone is safer doesn't mean I'm willing to give up my rights for it. There's nothing, and I get in a fight with my girlfriend over this all the time. We're talking about COVID, well, about this particular thing all the time, and she hates the fact that I just say the same thing on repeat. It was talking about masks, and it's, should you wear a mask, and why don't you wear a mask, and all this stuff. And I wear a mask when I have to, because I
When
do
you're
understand.
required to.
I do understand it's private property. If they require it, it's not my right to fight that
That's a hard point.
because it is private property.
First hard point identified.
But what I always say is there's nothing more important than personal freedom. And she's like, well, what about safety? Well, what about this? What about that? There is nothing more important than personal freedom.
That's a hard point.
That's it.
Taking control.
That's pretty much how I feel on all subject matters when it comes to any kind of politics. There's nothing more important than that.
Enemies taking the hard point.
Your
So you're
safety.
saying everything should be legal then?
No.
Nope. No, I didn't say that. If it doesn't harm anyone else around you, then yeah, I don't see why it shouldn't be.
Taking the hard point.
So you don't think like cocaine and heroin and all that? should
Actually,
be-
that does harm.
No, hold on, stop, wait.
It only harms himself.
Did she?
No, it doesn't.
All right, let me ask you a question. Did she ask me or you?
You.
Okay. I think that all drugs should be legal, with the caveat that if you are putting someone else in danger, as in the elderly or a child, like if you're the primary caregiver, and you knowingly incapacitate yourself with drugs,
Next hard point.
you are now putting someone else in danger who you took legal responsibility for. That is the only case where that should be illegal. You should have the right in every way to destroy your body and kill yourself with cocaine and heroin as much as you want. It should be a free country. You should be allowed to do those things. But if you made the decision to have a child, you have now taken the responsibility to raise and protect and care for that child. If you put that child in harm's way, now it shouldn't be you're going to jail for doing drugs. I couldn't care less that you did the drugs. You're going to go to jail because you put the child in danger. It would be a child endangerment charge,
Secured.
Right. Not a joke.
not a drug charge. The drug itself is fine. You driving without a seatbelt, at least in the state of New Hampshire, is completely legal. Your
Right.
child not wearing a seatbelt,
Under 18.
under 18,
Enemies got the hard point.
is not legal.
Next hard point.
I think you
Because
can be
it's-
charged with some kind of child endangerment or
Because a
whatever it is.
16-year-old can make his own decision whether to make a seatbelt or not.
16-year-olds
without the
can't.
parent there.
You still have to be 18.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I put that out there. Because in a legal sort of way, at 16 they can drive. They can make their own decision whether that's illegal or not. That's a different story. They have
Well, we're going
They
to talk
choose.
about if they're making all the right decisions. To me,
Right.
you know,
I don't think a child is making the right decisions.
but even still, to me, if the parent thinks that
Stand by
their
to move.
driving is
It's
good
a-
enough and they're willing to risk their kid's life, not putting a seatbelt
not-
on, that's the parent's decision to do it. If you incapacitate yourself to the point that you can't feed your kid,
Go. Get to the next one.
there's no
Location secured.
there's no chance that your kid can be okay with that.
Hard point lost.
Right.
You know,
Hardpoint contested.
but yeah, I think heroin, drugs, alcohol, smoking shall be legal. Let it all be legal. And one of my other arguments to that is that if you look at smoking, smoking's always been legal, but the amount of people that smoke now has dropped so much just purely through education of what it does to you. So, you know, if we educate people in the right ways and say, hey, you really shouldn't do these things, it will kill you. But it's completely legal. Fun fact, it's legal. I feel like we could maintain it and control it and say, hey, look.
Got the hardpoint. Hardpoint moving.
But I don't in any way believe that because you have the right to do something, that you have the right for something to be handed to you. You know, you have the right to own a firearm. Doesn't mean you have the right for the government to give you a firearm. You have the right to health care. Doesn't mean you have the right for the government to give you health care.
I just got a quad feed.
A quad feed. I love you always say it as a quad feed. What the hell is a quad feed?
Quad. That's what it said.
It says quad kill.
Whatever. No, it says feed. F-E-E-D.
Friendly Wilson
Really?
observation beginning sweep.
Yes.
Is that really what it says? Because I've gotten those. I've gotten more than a quad kill before. And I don't remember it saying quad feed. This has been one of the most interesting live streams we've ever had.
How many people are
Probably no one, but if it ever makes it, you know, popular, I should probably edit out. I should just edit out everything before our conversation and just post that as politics with the squad. You know, politics with the royal idiots. But yeah, 110%. I think that everything I have to say and how I feel about politics comes down to nothing more important than personal freedom. That's really it. I think she fell asleep.
No, I'm actually reading a case file right now.
Taken the hardpoint.
You idiot.
What's this case file on?
It is Hope versus State.
Who?
Next hardpoint.
Which
Hope
state?
versus State.
Hook?
Which state?
Hardpoint.
Donald Hope versus the state of Connecticut.
Oh, Holt. Holt. H-O-L-T.
Hardpoint secure.
H-O-P-E. That's his last name.
Oh, Hope. Okay.
Okay.
I thought you said Holt. My game is
No.
kind of
Yeah, I
loud
thought
in the background again, so I'm still kind of...
Halfway point. Taken the hardpoint. Hardpoint contested.
It's actually interesting.
What's it about?
It's a red flag case.
Is he the one who shot the people, or he got killed by them?
So
I
he
believe so.
got his firearms seized, and he obviously appealed it.
Fought back.
And the
Get ready.
court found the state to be correct instead of the Hope. But apparently
state, though.
he became delusional, and his wife kept seeing him in the basement with a firearm, and he was hearing voices, and he thought
he's
his
just
life was
fucking
at
crazy.
risk.
He's just fucking crazy.
Well, hold on,
So-
wait. TayTay.
He had his firearms seized because his wife was scared that she would come home from work one day and just see him standing in the doorway with the rifle in his hand, and she was scared for her life and his life.
So, I still have a problem with that, because
Location secure.
I didn't know
she is in no way obligated to stay there. And
Right.
it's not your right to protect someone from themselves.
Get ready. We're about
Right.
to move.
And I honestly think that you have no right to protect someone from themselves. And I know this sounds horrible, and no one's going to agree with me. But somebody who is mentally deficient, in whatever way that might be, it could be through severe depression,
Hardpoint secure.
It could mean that they're suicidal. Their body, quite literally, I mean, if they want to off themselves, the only thing you should be allowed to do is try to talk them out of it. But if at any point in time you forcibly restrain somebody and try to make them see your way, that's false imprisonment to me. They've done nothing legally wrong. They don't deserve that. To me, that's not right. I know that they're making a bad decision and that suicide is never really the right choice. And it shouldn't happen. But just like I believe it's the person's choice to destroy their body with cocaine and heroin, I believe it's the person's choice to be able to end their own life, even if it's 99.99% of the time not the right choice. And I leave that small percentage in there because I've heard of cases where people, they get terminally ill and they don't want to go through it. They don't want to have to deal with it, you know, and they're done. Or they're old, they get sick, and they end up ending their life. Is it really the right choice?
So what do you believe about physician-assisted suicide?
I think that's complete dog shit because in no way should you involve someone else in your death. I think that is a very selfish thing to do. I don't think that's okay.
Yeah.
Only because I think it now, not because the killing of yourself is wrong. I think it's because they would be...
You force somebody else to kill you.
Yeah, I think that you would be forcing someone under the, like, I don't know, Doctorate Act or
Slavery.
something it might be.
No, slavery.
To help you kill yourself. I mean, doctors, from what I understand, are legally bound to help somebody in, like, medical need.
Fine. It's called choleric.
So...
Whether they're on duty or not, actually.
Yeah, well, that's what I understand. I'm not gonna...
No, they don't have to if they're off duty.
Well,
Actually, they do. A doctor can. An EMT has an option. But I think a doctor has to have a legal right to stop and try to assist. In
a legal right or a legal duty?
I think a legal duty. I think it's more of a moral standpoint, I think.
Well, which is still choice. Morals is still just choice. But I mean,
right.
what I'm saying is the reason why I'm against physician-assisted suicide is that
is this then? Yeah.
You're trying to force someone into doing something they might not be morally okay with doing. If I was a doctor, I would in no way help somebody kill themselves. I wouldn't do it. That's not why you get into that field, to help people die. I wouldn't be okay with that.
And then what about, this is going to be not totally completely different topic, but kinda, like, what about the do not resuscitates?
That's their choice.
Yeah, to me that's completely them.
So that's the patient's choice.
They're
but if
not,
the doctor has a duty to save the patient, but the patient doesn't want to be saved.
The doctor doesn't have... So, here's the thing.
TayTay, you're kind of going, you're going back and forth on this one. You just said that doctors have the obligation or the duty to help someone.
It's a moral duty. It's a moral duty.
I'm talking about legal duty. Either they have a legal duty to help save someone's life or they don't. But, okay, alright, now
we're on the same page.
Yeah.
But
is that okay where the patient says, no, I don't want to be revived if I go out?
Okay,
I don't want you helping me.
When it comes to first aid or CPR, when somebody passes out, that's considered legally implied consent, right?
Yes.
Right.
If you had like stage 4 cancer, and
no. But so what I'm saying is,
signed it.
So what my question now would be, I would believe myself that you have no legal right to bring somebody back from the dead, if they do not want it. But because let's pretend
my grandmother's 92 and she has a do not resuscitate. So if she has a heart attack in her room,
so
they
I
can't bring her back to life.
My question would be like, let's pretend that somebody is choking on a chicken tender.
There's one in the office.
And they sign while they're choking. I know this is completely not possible, but it's just it's a thought experiment is what I'm trying to come up with. They're choking on a chicken tender, and while they're choking on that tender, they sign a do not resuscitate form, I do not, under any circumstance, consent to
Which-
you helping me from stop choking. Okay. Whatever legal form, let's pretend they carry it in their fucking pocket. And in the
With
moment,
those exact words
with-
on it.
exactly. Let's just pretend. It's just a thought experiment. If they sign that document, although legally, you know, passing out is considered implied consent, because somebody can be choking and say, no, you're not allowed to touch me, because you don't just have the right to put your hands on people. But what would you think? Like, what would you do? If you were a judge, if you were residing in this case, what, you know, what would you think?
I would side with the plaintiff.
Enemy care package inbound.
I mean, I would say that you didn't have that legal right to do it. The person said,
Right.
you're not going to touch me. I know that I am in danger. I know that my life is going to end, and I don't want you touching me.
Right. I want to die my
So-
own way.
And
Based on this entire conversation, you're pretty much saying that if the person chooses they want to
Like-
die and they want to commit suicide,
Well, that's
Then that's-
their right.
that's their choice and that's okay, but you just can't
Actually,
bring
it's a
someone
right.
else into it like a doctor.
yeah, no, so like what I was saying, personal freedom. To go to a doctor and try to force them, because they're a doctor, help you kill yourself, which I'm going to make an argument, which is an extremely, could be, devastating thing. I'm sure doctors know people who they've helped for potentially years, decades, whatever it was, try to save their life, and when they die, it's got to be emotionally turmoil for them. You know, they tried, and doctors who fail in the surgery room, I'm sure they don't just go home that night and not think about it. You know, so then can you imagine being a doctor and being forced to help somebody die? Like, you're going to prescribe them a pill that you know at some point in time they're going to
Will kill.
ingest and they are going to be dead because of something you handed them. I don't see how anybody can make an argument saying that that's okay. I've heard it before where it's like, well, they deserve to die with dignity. You're right, they do. But they don't have the right to force someone else into it. Honest to God, if they wanted to make this like, they wanted to make this thing over the counter, you know, and like just let people buy it, like let's say it's fucking like Plan B. Make it, you know, affordable enough but kind of expensive, and
Enemy VTOL in the AO.
goddamn. You know, let people do the thing. Don't make other people be involved in your decision.
Right.
You know, you don't have the right to ruin someone else's day because your life is miserable. Or it might not even be miserable, but because you feel that that's the best thing to do with yourself.
Right.
That's really the only thing I have against that.
Oh, that dude was in custody now.
Which dude is in
What dude?
custody now? The guy who... The red flag
The
law
one in
guy?
Bedford.
Oh,
No,
that
the
guy.
one in
Oh,
Bedford.
okay.
Oh,
Alright, he's in
The one
custody.
that
Alright.
started this entire conversation.
That guy!
He's
That
in
asshole!
now.
That asshole! Yeah, him.
Yep. That one.
That guy.
I think we did a pretty good conversation.
Yeah, keeping me up until 1 a.m. when I have to be up in the 4
That
and a
was
half
your
hours.
choice. That was your choice.
Yeah, speaking about rights, freedoms, and choices.
But I felt obligated.
No, you did not. You don't
Wait,
feel
hold on,
obligated.
wait. Stop. You can't tell someone how they feel. That's not possible.
That's
As much
true.
as I wish it
I
was,
guess that's true.
the only way you'd be able to say that is if you explicitly said, you are in every way free to go. But our argument to that would be, we never said you weren't allowed to go.
We weren't allowed. We didn't even tell you to stay either. I guess
So.
that. But again,
But you guys just went against what you were saying earlier.
no, I'm talking about.
But
basically-
wait.
Like the police
No,
don't
no.
say you're not free to go, but they don't say
I
you're free to go.
so hold on, wait.
Child.
The
I'm
problem
talking
is
about a
the-
child.
Oh, see, I think that it should be just period. Just listen to anybody.
I think it should be period along with that too. But I, in my opinion, specifically think it
But
should
Wait,
be a child.
stop, wait,
What
what,
was
stop,
that?
don't, what was that word you just said?
What was that? Can you spell that for me?
No. I am
Just
not.
say it again. Can you say it for me one more time?
In a certain aspect of a certain time in a certain situation
That
a
wasn't
minor
the word.
that a minor is
Specifically,
Enemy care package inbound.
in a specific situation.
involved
Okay, in a specific.
situation that a minor is potentially being investigated for a crime actually the law enforcement should tell that person, whatever age, that they have the right to
All
leave
day, lads. Clean yourselves up.
at any
All
point.
right, so that's his take.
I mean, I believe they have to get the parents involved anyways. So the parents would know that they're free, like, that they're not being arrested.
But sometimes they give sometimes in certain aspects the child has the right if they want their parent there or not.
Well, I feel like it would be kind of like.
It would be stupid.
Either way, me going back to the other thing, when she was like, "Well, you're not doing what you said you should." We're talking about law enforcement officers while conducting a legal investigation, not three jackoffs who don't really like each other but decide to play COD together anyways.
We
Having
like
a
each
other about, yeah, we like each other enough. You guys are all right.
Wait, we do?
Well, okay, I guess I'm the only one, but
You mean the only two?
I
I
don't know,
like
I can't
you, Jade.
stand you sometimes.
I don't blame you. I can't stand me sometimes either.
Then why are you moving in together?
Oh man, you know.
He gets his own room. I don't
Yeah,
have to
we're
see
gonna
him.
be on other sides of the.
I think I
complex.
can stand clown more than you can stand clown.
I don't know. We actually
No,
we
I
get
don't think
we get along 98% of the
just can't.
time.
But
And
clown just can't stand me.
But the fact is though, tomorrow or even now, we both are gonna understand that the other person feels differently, and
Right.
that there's nothing
that's their
wrong
opinion.
with that person.
Everyone is entitled to their own opinion.
They feel differently. Okay. Enemy. I don't know if this is little. No, see, I'm not gonna say it. Enemy has made a life decision that might not bode well with others. We all
Actually,
know.
there's two of us in that situation. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So you both know what I'm talking about, right? So,
Yes.
you know, I know, like, I don't. I'm gonna say I don't agree with it because I don't follow that, like, thinking. You know, obviously.
Well, you tolerate it. It's a toleration.
Well, and so it's kind of an interesting way to say it. Like, I don't practice that.
That sort of lifestyle.
Yeah,
that you,
I don't follow
you're
that,
open
but
to
it
that
doesn't mean
lifestyle.
I'm in any way against it. And political views are by and large exactly the same thing. I don't feel the same way. I don't act that way. Maybe I won't vote that way, depending on, you know, if that's depending on you change how you vote. But it doesn't mean I in any way mean that you're a bad person or anything like that because of the way you feel about.
No, you're just horrible.
I'm just an asshole. Let's be real here. And yet you guys follow me around like puppy dogs. It's fine. Really, the question is, what's wrong with you
You're kind of the one that
guys?
followed me around.
You were my boss at one point. Don't start.
Actually, I think you invited me to said place first.
Wait, what do you mean I follow you around? Is that what you were talking about? Because I'm pretty sure
Because
that's not
I
accurate.
wanted to get a place first, and then you said you wanted to, and I found the place.
Wait. Nah. I vividly,
Who did that?
very vividly, almost a year ago, I remember being in the work office, and we were talking about it, and you're the one who said, do you want to get a room together? Or would you want to be a roommate? Or would you want to get a place together? And I was
So
like,
my name
let's
is on
do
your
it.
neck.
So it was my idea then.
Oh, it was your idea. Oh yeah.
So that means you're following me.
Nope. Nope. You invited me. I did not follow you. You invited
Oh.
me.
I think you invited me to said place first when we first met.
If I have ever said that I wanted to live with you, I must have been extremely drunk.
No.
Or-
No. When we
He's
first,
talking about when you guys first met.
met.
When you first hung out.
Yes.
Oh,
At the, yes,
yeah.
At the
Yeah. Oh,
CPR class.
yep. I know what you're talking about. Now I know
And
what you mean.
you're the one that invited me to said place. And yet you only
He made the wrong choice right there.
Yeah, what a mistake that was. Try to be nice, have sympathy for the retarded. I mean
special kid.
the mentally deficient child. See,
At least
good deed
at
never
least-
goes unpunished.
At least I was dinging every time, and you were just hitting the dirt.
Shut up. That did happen that day, actually. I can't. You know, I want to pretend that that's not true, but I'm not gonna lie about it. He's actually not lying.
How dare you?
For anybody who
It was
doesn't know,
iron sights.
for anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, which is obviously all of you, maybe Enemy knows what the story is.
You told me.
Yeah, TayTay and I had a CPR class together. We worked together, and CPR class was one of the things we had to do. He had just started. We were both new to the job, but we knew that the other person existed, and so in a class of, there was probably only really like 10 of us, maybe 12 of us.
I think so.
It wasn't a lot.
And then you sat next to me.
TayTay was already there, being the good little student that she is, and
Thanks.
and I was like, hey, that's a face I recognize. I'll sit next to them.
Did you recognize me?
Yeah, I mean, I knew of you, is what I should say.
Okay.
I didn't know really who you
'Cause I didn't know
were or
you
anything
from
about.
Satan.
From Satan. That's not the way that's supposed to go, but alright. It's from Adam, but alright.
Whatever. Honestly, I didn't know you from Adam.
I knew of you.
I knew
I had
you
known of you.
existed.
But you have to remember, I was in the job for about a month before you came on
That's
board,
true.
so knowing kind of who you were,
What I looked like.
a little bit, to some extent. Either
Yeah,
way,
you
we
both got me in fucking trouble.
either way, long story short.
We did?
Mm-hmm.
Stop! Hold on, let me finish my story. Damn, you guys are annoying. I recognized you and said, alright, I'll sit next to this kid. Well, we sit next to each other, take the CPR class, and during one of the breaks or whatever, we talk about guns. TayTay and I are both very into guns. We have a good little collection.
Good collection.
Both of us individually, and together it just gets better.
Yes.
But the first day of that class,
Okay.
we only were in class for about 4 hours, and I invited TayTay to my house to go to a private range that I have a membership to and shoot a Henry 44 Magnum. If anybody's into firearms, look it up. I love this thing. It's absolutely beautiful. It was a Henry
I thought
44
it was
Mag. It was a
I
lever
thought
action.
it was no, it was yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it was a lever action.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
it's the right
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
And at 100
thought
yards, I had a steel plate set up, and you know, through the whatever amount of rounds we put through that day, TayTay was able to hit the steel plate nearly every time, and I, for whatever reason that day, could not hit the broadside of a barn. TayTay blew me out of the water. I thought that TayTay was actually a half-decent shot. The planets must have aligned that day, because I don't think I've ever seen TayTay hit the same fucking hole on a target ever before. Or ever again, I should say. But,
And
that
it was
is what started off our...
And it was a firearm that I never shot, never knew how to operate.
Let me just put it this way, biggest mistake of my life.
Aw, you don't mean that.
Alright, second biggest mistake of my life.
What was the first?
My ex-girlfriend's the biggest
Oh.
mistake I ever made.
I mean, yeah, I would, yeah.
That's a story on its own right, but...
Yeah. That does not deserve a video at all,
No,
period.
yeah, we don't talk about that one. Mostly for libel laws, but you know, whatever.
But anyways.
I was also told you can't talk about ongoing investigations.
So Fire, how did we get you in trouble?
Oh,
I'm
I can tell
interested.
you. I know how.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
We went to this class not in dress casual clothing. I went there wearing a
You guys
sweatshirt and
looked like
jeans.
bums.
We didn't look like bums. We looked
You
fine.
didn't tell us.
She did. She
I
did.
did.
I
I
do.
I
I
said you
do
had to
remember
dress
that.
business casual.
Oh.
And I literally told you, a very nice pair of jeans and a nice button down.
No, I wore a not a ripped up shirt, but a t-shirt. Well, can you blame
Even
them?
now they don't even allow jeans. You have to wear khakis or slacks.
It was 80 degrees out.
You can still wear a polo.
I
I own a polo.
Get out there. Enemy UAV overhead.
That is one of the least intelligent things that company does. I'm so glad I don't work there anymore. I work for a completely different company. I don't even have the same job type.
Yeah.
I am better than that now.
We are not.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately still with the company, but in a different location. Hopefully next year that would change. Actually, I'm praying it changes within next year. Anyways,
Interesting topics of conversation. TayTay and I are definitely going to keep playing. I mix myself another drink.
I
little.
gotta go take out my contacts before
I'm going to
forget.
bed now since I have to be up in 5 hours.
Oh,
4 hours.
And actually,
I
gotta
don't know.
go get a
4 and a
drink.
half.
Oh man. Well, that was TayTay. You still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right.
Just take
That
out my
was
contacts.
a very interesting conversation.
Since I had them in since 4 a.m.
We have had a single viewer. We peaked at 2
Or
around
sorry, 3 a.m.
9:50, and that lasted about 10 minutes. And we've had
Woohoo.
one single viewer all the way up until now.
Woohoo!
How long has this gone on for? This has been a very long stream. But I think we should end this. How do I end this? Disappear. Something changed. Create highlight, live stream settings. Oh wait, that's all different. Webcam, manage. I don't know. How do I end the stream? I'm not entirely sure. I think I'm just gonna end the.
You've streamed before. How do you not know how to do it now?
It changed. Before there used to be a red button up in the right-hand corner of the streaming page, and now it's not there. It would quite literally just say end stream, and now I'm not seeing it. But all right, that's fun. We are 3/4 of the Royal Idiot Squad. This was fun. That is our views on things you never really wanted to hear, and a little bit of Call of Duty in the background. At least me doing mediocre at best, I really say. I mean, I'm not doing so well. I was focused more on the conversation than the game. Totally worth it. We didn't do that great in Plunder either, but now
We
you
got
know.
a third.
Now you know. Yeah, that's true. Third. I mean, it's not horrible. It wasn't Diamond, that's for sure. But
We need to figure out what's after Diamond.
I know we do. We got to hit 3 mil. We have to. Well,
How are we gonna hit 3 mil?
if we all had a game like what I had that day, if we all got 1.2 mil, or if we all hit 1 million.
Even if we oh, it's trios now. I was gonna say if we got all like 75,000, 750,000.
Enemy, you sure you don't want to play?
Trios.
Enemy, you sure you don't want to play one more Plunder game with us?
Really?
Delta, you ready
You know,
for one more Plunder trios?
Okay.
All right, I'm down for one more Plunder trios, and then we're gonna call this
A day?
a day or a
If
night.
my
you're
game
leaving?
wants to work.
It wants to
You're
cooperate with
leaving?
you.
Yep.
But after this, we're
Well,
all
that-
done.
that
We are
was a
just
very-
making use of the last 1 day and 1 hour left of the double XP weekend,
That was
which is a
actually
double XP week.
that was actually a pretty good um, conversation.
Well, you know, and the thing is, like,
I might need to force quit the game off.
Wait, why?
It's not working. It's just loading and loading and loading and loading.
Oh,
So
big
I'm
sad.
just gonna quit the game out and then
That
reopen it.
sucks.
Those are the conversations that I love the most. I was actually, the other night after a stream, I think it was a stream,
Holy
maybe we were just
shit!
playing.
I'm sweating.
I ended up calling enemy, like, directly after. Maybe it was a few minutes. And I had to ask her a very simple question. And that simple question led to us
Oh my
being on
god,
the
we
phone.
were on the phone for like 45 minutes.
No, we were on the phone for over an hour. It was
Oh,
over
were
a full
we?
hour, yeah. And so I
Holy
called
shit.
that probably close to 11 o'clock. I mean, I was tired. I was fully planning on going and laying down in bed and just falling asleep after that. But I called her to ask a very simple question, answered my question, we talked about it, and it led to talking about aliens, ghosts. We talked about, what else did we talk about? Some other random things.
Your ghostly encounter.
My ghostly encounter. That is going to be definitely a topic for another time.
Wait, when did you say that?
Exactly. That's going to be a topic for another time. That'll be another stream. We're going to play this Plunder first. But don't let me forget about it.
Are we still on?
We are still live. We are still good right now. We're going to play this last Plunder. I did put it in the title that it was a Plunder Trios kind of night. And we spent majority of it playing multiplayer. But
Yeah, no kidding.
you know what?
And talking.
And just talking. Ugh. I gotta finish. I mostly want to play this game so I can finish my drink while we play.
I don't know why I'm sweating. I'm almost done.
Probably because it's not cold. So, no, it was like
Or
I'm
he
almost at
just has a
100.
fever.
ooh,
100
it's
what?
It's COVID.
I'm almost at 90. Or I have 4 more left. 4 more tiers.
Oh, I hit it. Battle Pass.
And I have to finish
What's
it
your
in
rank?
11 hours.
What is your
My
rank?
rank?
Oh,
135.
you still have
135.
20 more to go.
Yeah, he's not gonna hit it.
No.
He's gonna
What do you
reset.
mean?
Oh, it only resets in 12 hours.
Yeah.
It resets
Ooh.
today.
Yep.
Oh shit! I got the half the
So if
day to rank myself up.
Yeah, no kidding.
Let's
You're
go, boy.
You're all the way ranked.
I know, but at 12
Oh.
in 12 hours.
Tomorrow you'll be able to rank.
No,
like,
today.
With the last day of
No,
today.
today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Later today. After work today.
Well, I don't work today, but
I don't work today either. Wait, I
No,
thought you
I don't
did
work
work
today.
today.
nope,
You
I don't
don't
work
work?
today.
On Tuesday?
Today, this Tuesday, I do not work. No,
You guys suck.
I have Monday, Tuesday off this week.
Right. We might, me and my family might come visit the farm.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Might. I'm not sure. What
I mean,
kind
I
of
really hope
might.
not. I don't want to hear your voice any longer than I have to.
Wow.
Wow. As long as you don't laugh, it might be okay. Freaking Forrest
So
Gump
much.
over here.
Run, Forrest.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
Long shot, double kill. I'll take that.
Who shot me?
Guess I
I know
can't
you're
kill
out
myself.
there.
Alright, that's enough mucking about. Now
All right, where are we going?
Damn.
It's not really usually
Excuse
a lot
you?
up there.
Did you just say damn me?
Yeah, damn you. Damn kid.
Damn bitch. See, I got the Texas flag.
Damn, hey, whoa. We don't use that kind of language around here.
I said Texas.
job simple. Secure more cash.
That's what I meant.
Mark a
The
drop.
hell
Hey,
is your problem?
Hey, Sandy. What am I? Stupid? No, I'm Texas. What's the difference?
Hit
Oh.
you so much.
Oh, SpongeBob. I love SpongeBob. I need to watch some more of that, honestly. I think the whole world just needs to watch a little bit more cartoons, because if we did, I think we'd all just relax a little bit more when we're out in public.
Which
Either
is
that or-
classified as a cartoon, because South Park is classified as a cartoon, and they're more political.
As long as you're laughing at it, it's okay. I'm gonna go for the top one, by the way. Anyone else? No? No one?
I'm too low.
Enemy, are you
for
just
top.
going for... There's a guy right behind you, enemy. Literally right there. He's got it. Yep, he got it.
He got it.
Who's
I'm
out?
literally too low. Oh god,
I'm
gonna
at the
hit
top
rocks.
here, but I almost guarantee that it's not going to be up here. Yeah, so being down there is not really an issue.
Stuck. Oh god.
You can't have it. No one can have it.
Reach the marked location and secure the area.
Isn't that how it goes?
If I
Yeah,
can't have it,
I
no one
guess.
can have it.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
Oh, look, the recon is up here. Of course, Jacob.
Yep.
I mean, whatever my name is.
What's my name?
My name is Sandy.
Woo! Oops.
How do we get up there?
You don't.
You literally
No,
don't.
go-
I'm going to have to do it by myself.
Oh, what the hell? It's stupid that you can't go through the freaking power plant.
The dam.
It's a power. Well,
It's... I mean, he's
Actually,
not
isn't it?
wrong, but it's... That's usually
Okay.
why dams are created.
Cash deposit balloon.
well, what's the Hoover Dam? Is it a dam or is it an electrical power plant?
It's
Water
both.
power.
It's quite literally, that's...
think it-
They create
I think
dams... Okay, hold on, stop. I'm going to explain to you what dams are usually designed for. Usually. This is a hydroelectric dam. Okay? So it holds back a bunch of water and releases enough of it to turn
Water. and
turbines. Turbine?
Turbines.
To turn a turbine, the turbine creates electricity. So it is a
Right.
dam and a hydroelectric facility, whatever the word is you used.
Extract is standing by. Recon intel secured. Solid
Alright, the audio is really quiet now because I turned it down. Oh, whoops.
So, Fire, when
So I
are you
turned it up a
moving?
little
Because I'm here searching. Oh, I got a cash deposit balloon.
bit. Ooh, that's useful. I have enough to fill it myself. Well, not fill it, but
Wow. Hey,
have
Fire,
100,000.
maybe you should, search.
I
Instead of
am.
just... No, you're not.
I went around this entire building. Now I'm.
Alright,
what do you
I'm
guys-
at
you wanna
my
start
recon.
that?
Mark some gear.
I'm at it right now.
yeah, you want to start it?
Oh, I
Reach
didn't
the
know you
marked
finished.
location and secure
Ah!
the
It's
area.
a really good thing I'm still up here.
Why?
Really
Wow.
good thing I'm still up here.
So
Why,
I'm
is it
supposed
up
to
there?
start this recon and go up there?
Apparently, that's not a good plan at all. I'm really glad I didn't jump, because I was gonna jump too. I was going
would've
to.
killed
I'm
you.
really glad I didn't. You would have killed me for making a very normal decision.
No, because I would have.
The airplane's right above me. I hope it
You're
drops right
spotted.
here. It's not going to.
Hello?
It's right there. Oh god, it's right there. Look at
I
that.
see
Let's
it.
go for
I
it.
got
Let's
it.
go for
I
it.
got it.
Let's go.
It's mine.
We got this. I'm gonna drop in. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna search these buildings before I do that. But
Recon
I
intel
see it.
secured. Solid work.
Mine.
I'm searching these buildings up here, and then I'm dropping
Supply
down.
box located. Move to secure.
Who started the friggin'
Mine.
supply box thing?
Me.
Jeez.
Person that's not running for balloon.
Look, there's more than one way to skin a cat.
I found another balloon.
Cash deposit balloon?
Yeah.
That'll be useful, because I have enough to fill almost 2 of them. TayTay, I'm working towards you.
Contract updated. New
Got it.
objective identified.
Alright, you want to come up to the top of the hill with me here?
If you want to come down to the hill
Well,
and
no,
grab
there's
this cash.
there's a cash drop here.
Oh, there is.
Or cash pickup, I should say.
Okay.
How do I get up there?
Oh wait, you said you had it.
I had the balloon. Cash
Oh,
deposit
oh,
balloon.
oh.
The personal balloon.
Oh, no,
Is there a way to get on top of the dam?
no.
No.
Well, there is, but you have to drive around. It takes forever.
Because
Pain
it's
me.
up there.
It's a pain to
Oh,
Tukis.
God. Jesus. Honestly, it'd be
That's why.
faster if I could find a friggin' vehicle and just go to it myself. But
I'm
you might as well just try it yourself, because if distance between us is... You're here, TayTay?
I'm right here.
Alright, let's do this cash
Oh, I
drop
hear
thing.
gunfire.
It's fine. Let's
Major
go.
gun.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Copy.
Come here.
Helo
Keep
is
yourself
inbound.
safe. Keep yourself hidden. Oh, there's a vehicle coming towards us.
Yeah, I see it. I hear it.
No, no, no. It's right there. That's where the vehicle was.
Oh,
So
I see
they're
it
coming
now.
towards us. Hold on. Stay up there for 2 seconds.
Stay on the roof.
Yeah, stay right there.
Helo is in position. Bag is set for deposit.
My cash is away. He's over there. He's over there.
Enemy attack coming.
He's on the
Right.
ground. He's right next to his vehicle. He's down. One guy's down. There's one down. Go ahead, drop your cash.
Good. Clear.
I'm gonna try to drop this other 30 grand in here if I can.
Ooh, can you make it?
Cash secure. Helo is
Nope.
on TV.
It's off by a
Cargo
second.
deposited and secure
Ah.
safe.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Let's grab this guy's vehicle and try to go meet enemy.
Hostile dropping into the area.
Let's go.
Watch
Get
the
in.
skies.
Go.
Alright,
Oh God.
That's a team wipe. You threw. Hold on, where you at? Get back in the vehicle. We're good. We're good. Get
All
back
I
in the
saw
vehicle.
was a person's face in the windshield.
Alright, shotgun.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
know.
know
He
what
landed
hit.
literally right in front of us, and he tried to throw a C4, but I was able to. I ran him over. We were past it just
Enemy
far enough.
dropping into the AO.
He's coming for us though.
Fire, where are you?
I see her. You see her in the
Running.
front of me? We're going for the search too. We're gonna try to meet up with you.
Dropping into the AO.
I think we got the enemy dropping in that we just killed. All right, bug out right now.
Yep, I see
Oh,
him.
fire.
Target spot.
Right behind you guys.
Right here, TayTay. Right here on top of me. On top of me, TayTay.
Oh God.
All right, you got him. I'm still up.
Holy
Right here. Thank you.
I was so confused and I was losing my mind.
Target spotted.
Is there another person up here?
Yeah.
Going that way,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go all the way up, and I don't think it's all the way up, is it? No, it's not. I'm gonna take the long way to get
Here,
here.
does he seriously want to try this again?
Oh, right there. Right there on the building.
Contact.
Oh, I see him.
Hang on, I got something for him.
Broke his armor. He's down.
Be advised. Friendly
Oh, there's another one.
precision airstrike
Hang on, I
inbound.
got something for him.
Where? On top of him?
Oh, I was gonna conduct one.
Something's coming in.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Again?
Contract update.
They just keep coming
New
for us.
objective
TayTay, you got that
identified.
balloon with you?
Yeah.
I say we use it.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Let's use it right here. Enemy, where you at?
Be advised. Friendly precision
Oh,
airstrike
where are you?
inbound.
We're right here. We can't fill this balloon. I know it's not going to give you a lot of drop, but more than not drop. Oh, I'm getting shot. I'm down. I'm down. He's on the bridge. He's on the thing.
Oh,
He's in the little alcove to the left.
help, help.
TayTay, run. Whatever you do. Just
I can't run. I'm team white.
Was it a team wipe?
Yeah, we're all wiped.
Oh, damn it.
He was mounted and I wasn't able to kill him
Yeah.
enough.
Ah.
That's why I would have
Fudge.
just left it. Our
I
search
was
is right
shot.
there. Let's just grab our search and then bug out. I mean, we dropped most of our cash off anyway, so we're pretty secure. But I'm gonna go right for the search. There's a guy right on the roof. There's a guy right there.
Got movement.
Guy right on top of this building.
Primary objective accomplished.
He's down.
Inbound. Enemy soldier incoming.
Another enemy coming
Gosh.
in.
Search, bug out.
Contact.
Yeah, I think it's time to bug out. I think you're right.
Solid copy.
we engaging? Anyone know?
Behind the rock.
I got killed.
Enemy soldier
Again?
incoming.
Yeah, he was right where I died.
Behind the rock right here.
There's a guy right underneath you too, TayTay. Oh, I got sniped from the right. Get down, get down, get down, get down. Oh, third party came in. Alright, we gotta leave this area. It's too hot. Let's just go somewhere else. Let's try to rendezvous over here somewhere. It's not letting me mark.
Hey, Fire, you want to do 5 more hours with this?
Mark some gear.
Negative.
Oh, enemy. We're gonna try to drop not near you at all because it's just so hot over there.
Yeah.
We're gonna land over here. I have it marked near the airport.
Yeah, I see it.
That's where we're gonna head off to.
Oh, jeez, that's so far away.
Fire, it's not like you do anything at work.
We're
I do
already
a lot at work, actually.
we're already in overtime. Did anyone notice that?
Negative.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Negative.
we're already in overtime.
Holy crap. Why doesn't it show us?
It did, but I didn't know what it. I didn't pay attention to it.
No. Da, 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 da.
Located a supply box. Secure that position.
Oh god, I got almost shot at.
Where the hell is he?
I have no clue.
He's right here.
I got him. He's in my ear. Face. Right outside.
I know, but I'm
Right
not
side.
seeing
Or
him.
left side. Left side. Left full.
I know, but
Left
I
full.
didn't.
It's poking at me.
Oh, I saw him. I saw him. Why am I not running?
I don't know why you're fucking staring at a wall.
I know, I was trying to run, but I couldn't.
Hey, Fire, where are you?
Oh, he downed me. I broke his armor,
You
but I'm
guys
down.
landed like over like 100.
Yeah,
1,000
we're
meters away from
so
me.
far away from her.
Well, you should be with us right now.
Ah, you guys dropped after I landed.
Yeah, she was already on top of Tam by the time we were coming back in. She's gonna go for the cash balloon. Oh, look at her go. This guy right there, I think. I just saw him. In the couple seconds we have left.
7th ain't bad.
Ain't good either. We didn't break 1 million. Oh, man.
Which
Alright.
is kind of weird.
We did
You going to
tackle
bed
that
there,
game.
sweetheart?
Yep.
No, not you.
I mean, I'm gonna go to bed too.
It is way too late for me.
I mean,
Okay,
really leading the
okay.
team there from behind their enemy.
Yeah, no
I
kidding.
wanted to go to bed like an hour and a half ago.
Only an hour and a half ago? Oh, well.
Oh, more than. Wow,
Almost
it's
2
already
hours
20.
ago.
Yeah.
Eh.
I wanted to go to bed for like 10:30.
Ooh, burping. Well, I don't think I'm gonna finish my drink. I'm just gonna pour it out. That's a party foul. But
That is alcohol abuse.
alcoholism, alcohol abuse.
Well,
You're
peace
right.
out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm King Clown. Nobody else is gonna say their thing. Okay, proud of you guys. That's Tango Delta. The other one's Fire Enemy. They both suck, but that's all right. You're here to watch me. Have a good night. Have fun.